ciencia.
Nella ciencia.
What's up, chat? How y'all doing? I had to daggone get this. Hold on a second. I don't know what in the heck is going on with Stream Elements. Sending out stupid stuff about the docs. Hold on a second. No. Bot modules, chat alerts. Get notified in chat whenever an activity happens. We're taking a quick ad break. What? Open up the Magic 8 Ball. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Okay, the donation thing here is there. Okay, and what? I'm trying to figure out what is that thing that keeps... Oh, well, I don't know. I think hopefully what I did so far took care of it. Because it's kind of like it gets on my nerves. Giving you guys the the document. I'm like, what document? What in the world? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Stream Elements? Why? Stream Elements bot running. Learn how to customize the bot here. Like, dude, I got it. I don't need you to what? I don't need you to teach me how to do that. All right, guys. I really don't have nothing to apologize for. It's gonna happen. Get ready for this to happen several times. Because I am in the zone. You know, you have to choose on what's more important. What's more important? Is it, getting your workout on, or, sitting at the computer all day? And I chose get my workout on. Also doing my wifely duties. And yeah, your body is more important. Good for. Thank you, Sites. Sites, you wasn't here one day. I really needed to talk. I really needed to talk to you because you was the only one who could relate to my pain, and you wasn't here. I don't know when this was. I think this was a week ago. I'm not sure. I said, where's Sites? Sites to know what I was feeling. Where's Sites? I need him to feel my pain. But I'm good now. So, how y'all doing? I did not get a chance, by the way. I did not get a chance to edit out the PP jugs out of the YouTube. I have been busy all day. I was like, oh. So I haven't had time to edit out the PP jugs from yesterday's stream. Ness! What's up, Ness? I's married now. That's what Ness saying. I's married now. Oh, Sites, don't look at yesterday's stream. Don't look at yesterday's stream. Don't look at yesterday's stream. I think I'm gonna find some time tonight. I couldn't do it last night because the video was in process. So since the video was processing, I couldn't edit out the PP jug. So today is finished. So I can do it today. I can edit it out today. I couldn't do it last night, I swear to God. But I did manage to keep my word. Dee didn't email me, but Grace did get the email to come into the Discord, and she is there. Yay! She has joined the group. And ladies, I did give you guys a free copy of Hoe Tactics. It's written. Let me tell you something. Don't underestimate that book. It is written by a very well diverse and well understanding black man. Okay, but it is a good book. It is a good book. If you get a chance to listen to the audio book, and you want to hear his actual voice, I highly suggest you do that first. I'm telling you, I need a couple of his other. Yeah, what was his that was not his only book. So I also have some other books, but I'm gonna just spread them out. You know what I'm saying? I have some other downloadable books that you ladies would be interested, but we're just going to take it one book at a time. So you got this book. Okay. So we're going to I'll probably give you a very, very surprise sprinkle book to download. What's this? November? Probably sometime in January. I'm going to let you I want you guys to finish the Hoe Tactics book. It's a very good read. It's a very, very, very good read. So, and don't get put off by the profanity. Just gotta read it and listen and read it again. And the most important chapters, in my opinion, because I remember taking notes on this a while back, and I went to go revisit. So I put down the most important. Don't skip these. Don't skip the first chapter. Don't skip any of this. Okay. And this is for single women. I want you to know that book is not for you married ladies. Okay? The book is not for you married ladies. It's for single. Single life. She ain't it. It was written for men, but I related to it more than the one he targeted towards women. Really? Not sure what to say. How? Yes, Ness, get it for your daughter. Oh, definitely get it. Your daughter is, I mean, girl, what in the world? Both of your children got the absolutely flawless skin I have ever seen in years, okay? I was like, God dang, what is going on in Ness jeans? I said, both her daughter and son. Especially, I'm trying to figure out who had the best skin. I can't even remember. Those two are never. If they take care of themselves, they will never ever look their age ever. That's from not letting them drink cow's milk. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that they will never look their age. It's something you can tell the elasticity and then the plump collagen. And like, dang, they both got good care. They both take good care of themselves. Yeah, they are the king and queen of black don't crack. Okay. They the king and queen. Josie, why you come up in here late? She always coming up in here late. Hello, how y'all doing? Hold on. Okay. What was I about to say? Oh, hold on. Nina, why do you like the book She Ain't It? And then I didn't even open up my other chat over there on my website. Okay, there we go. I got it open. Okay. So it made more sense to me. It just struck a chord. Well, that tells me a lot. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I have so much clarity now. Not. I think it was more direct. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. I read the book and listened to the audio, and I'm sorry, the audio. Listen to the audio. Listen to his actual voice. Okay, let's see. Is he from Atlanta too? Cause he hold on. Let me see. I don't think I'm gonna like this book. Is there excerpts? Oh, here we go. All right, let me see this. Oh, come on, dude. Can y'all see what I'm looking at? No. Okay, hold on. Let me try it again. All right. The phone buzzed. That's how he talk, y'all. The phone buzzed a few minutes before noon with the rattling alert of the text notification. With the phone still locked, the first line of the text hit like the thunderbolt. Is this your girlfriend? The message was from co-worker. He had taken a picture of the night before and showed a man and a woman in one of those tacky overly bright sports bras. The guy sat on the edge of a bar stool while the girl stood ass poked into the guy's crotch. Her tiny hands wrapped around his arms, around her tight waist as he nuzzled her neck with what looked like the beginning of an ending of a kiss. At first glance, that picture smelled like BS. It couldn't be her. She was working last night. It could be her. She hates that douchey bar crowd. It could be her. She was in love and wouldn't do something like this. At closer inspection, that yellow top, that hairstyle, that smile, all revealed the truth. It was her, and she was booed up with another dude. It felt like one of those comedy movies, where the girlfriend's cheating and the boyfriend makes some exaggerated facial expression. But wasn't that as funny about this picture? But wasn't as funny about this picture or the text message that followed? I sat listening to this story while in the airport. Sorry. I was listening to this story while in the airport waiting for my flight to come in. The guy next to me at the bar had begun a light conversation about something random like the weather or my t-shirt, which led to the occupations, which led to me talking about my book hoe tactics. First, he thought I meant hoe, as in a woman that slept around with random guys. Then I corrected him that it was more about women obtaining treatment, money, or a certain lifestyle by using their sex appeal. That led to a giant, "Oh, gotcha, bud." He wasn't really interested in that subject, but I could tell that a light switch had been flipped as he tripped over his words to tell me that he knows a real life hoe. What followed was the story from the above. His girlfriend of nearly a year had been cheating with him right under his nose with some tall goof. I love the way he writes. Hold up. I gotta say something. I love the way he writes because he reminds me of my uncle telling a story. It's like I can hear him in these words. Anyway, his story was funny and tragic, a train wreck right with a reality show. Messy confrontation, bad breakup, passionate makeup sex, followed by another horrible breakup. These events must have happened within the past few months because his body language became more and more animated as he went through the details. His voice went to a higher pitch as he asked me rhetorical questions like, "But these broads say we're the sneaky ones, right?" It was definitely one of those more entertaining hours I spent in the airport. As I stood up, ready to head to my gate, the heartbreak kid said in a full outside voice, "Women get enough help. Why don't you write a book for us? We need more advice than you think." I smiled and told him I was already working on a book titled She Ain't It. The answer was greeted with a simple head nod and a toast of his now finished beer. Say no more. Men don't traditionally take relationship advice. To ask someone for insight when it comes to money is being financially savvy. Picking the brain of more experienced men in your career field is being a student of the game. Even like weightlifting techniques will have one stranger walking up to another to swap information. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, I don't. Okay, I might take this back. I don't hate it. Oh, let's see what T Mac got to say. T Mac, a man's review. Hey fellas, if you like me, you'll take a woman's review with a grain of salt. when it's about a man should or shouldn't do in regards to relationship advice, but not disparage the other, but not to disparage the other comments. I'm a man. I'm a real man. And I'm here to tell you that this book is dope. And this dude, G.I. Lambert, lays the game down cold, dude. You dig? And he's actually teaching a lot of life lessons. Now, before you think to yourself, boring, I have to say he spits some real game in the book. And it will make you a better man also. Because you ain't had no daddy. And we can all tell you ain't had no daddy because you ain't got no D-discipline. Sorry, I made that up. How you use the info is up to you. Like Spider-Man with great powers come great response. Not the Spider-Man quote, dude. Not the Spider-Man quote. Are you serious? Not the Spider-Man quote. Did he really? With great powers come great responsibilities. To you. Oh, thanks, Nina. Actually, you know what? I appreciate that. I was just about to clown this book, and you know what? I think I'm agreeing with you. I think hold on. I gotta finish this book. Dark Feminism.
Hi Tree, just letting you know that I'm still alive. I had to do a reset from having no electricity for 7 days because of the aftermath of Hurricane Helene.
Oh my God.
Enjoying the live streams as always.
Oh, Rafik, I didn't know you were hit by the hurricane. Oh my gosh, 7 days with no electricity. I'm so glad you're okay now. I don't know what. Wait, I thought you was in South Kakalaki. I didn't know. When did you move to North Carolina? Wow. I'm not, man. You and Son Dormant, y'all having some experiences. Oh, and I meant to daggone refresh that daggone subscriber. Is Joe here? Joe, I didn't do it, Joe. Is Joe here? No, Joe ain't here. Oh, there you go. He's here. I was going to say, if Joe here, don't tell him I didn't refresh it yet. Okay. So, there go. Rafik, where you live? What state? I'm reading a book called Dark. Oh, never mind. I'm reading it. I am upstate South Carolina got hit. Oh, upstate South Kakalaki got hit. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just now reading it. Okay. I thought so. I was like, wait a minute. I said, you over there. Okay. I think because I remember where some of y'all live. All right. So here's the deal. When it comes to what was I about to say? Hold on. Oh shoot. What Popo girl? What was I saying before I started talking to Rafik? I wanted to make a point. I live in North Carolina, but family in South Carolina. I'm about 90 minutes away from Asheville, North Kakalaki. That guy, oh, wow. Oh, my God. Ugh. Oh, no. We were talking about, I was going to make a point about, I know what I was talking about. So I'm reading a book called Dark Feminism. I hate it. The book, but I got to finish the book, though. The book starts off pretty good, and then right in the middle, it's like it's garbage. It's now I'm in a painful section of reading. I'm like, oh my God, I'd be glad when I get through this damn book. I hate this book. I don't recommend this to nobody. Nobody. So, cause yeah, it teased me, Nina, in the beginning. In the beginning of the book, it was great. Like I was like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And then, dead set in the middle of the book, it starts saying crazy stuff. It starts saying some of the most craziest things. And I'm like, what? What? Lady, you drunk? You high? What's going on? How did this book get so many good reviews? Oh, God. The lesson I've learned that the most useless equipment to have during a power outage is electronics. Wait a minute. You just realized that? Hold on, Rafiq. No. You was not paying attention to me. You were not paying attention to me. Because when I was teaching you all how to prep, I specifically told you guys to go to Walmart. Hold on. I'm going to show you what I did. I know I did this. I said, go to Walmart, get one of them, what do you call those gas canisters that are, that's in a little small green can? Gas canisters. What are these things called? These things right here. But they got a green one too. But I got this too. I got these too. Butane. That's what. Okay, butane stoves. Butane stove. I told y'all to go to Walmart. I told y'all to go to Walmart, and I told y'all to get this. I specifically told y'all to go to Walmart and get one of these. That's what I told y'all. And y'all don't listen to me. Yes, unfortunately, much of the housing here is, I don't care what the housing have. This does not connect to nothing. What are you talking about? It doesn't have nothing to do with the house. I specifically told you guys, when was this? This was even before COVID, by the way. I told y'all to do this before COVID. This was actually Trump was still in office. I told y'all to get this butane stove. I told y'all to go get a vacuum sealer. Hold on a second. Food vacuum. Yeah, here we go. I told y'all to get one of these. Where you at? I told y'all to get one of these. Okay. I was setting y'all up. It had y'all listen to me. Y'all would not have to worry about nothing. I said, y'all can seal up your food and with no air coming in, it doubles the life expectancy. And then another thing I told y'all to get a portable freezer box. I said, get a portable freezer box. Take your meat. Take your carbs. Don't do no vegetables. Don't do like stuff like cake and stuff like that. It's so stupid. You could do stuff like your hold on. We do the meat. We do the cheese. The fish, and then of course they be getting deer meat from my husband. I don't eat it. Bambi ain't do nothing to nobody. But anyway, vacuum seal that and throw it in the freezer and then rotate it so it ain't staying in there for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I told y'all to do. I told y'all that these things right here does not depend upon. Now, the only thing about that is that like the freezer box, if there's no electricity, then you're gonna need a generator. But I specifically told y'all to get oh, and I also get an electric generator. Okay. So when we were going, when I was going through my prepping stage, all the preppers came in, especially what's my girl name? Pea Shooter and Katie did. I gotta give it thanks to her. She was helping me the most with prepping. So if anything happens in any of the houses I'm in, we good. So yeah. I had to clean out the refrigerator. I had not opened it in 3 days, and I found the surprise. Oh God. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Rafiq. I will look into a food vacuum sealer too. I already got the solar power generator. Okay, yeah. Electric. I got an electric generator that's solar powered, but it also can get recharged from the wall socket. So I'm good. I like being prepared. Even if nothing happened, it's still like a safe. It's still like safe, right? It still has like you still feel that comfort and that security of knowing that if anything happens, if electricity go out for a month, we're good up in here. Now the refrigerator gonna get messed up. Okay. But the most important thing for us is to keep the freezer box. And I have a electric generator, but we also have a gas generator that will turn the whole house on. So yeah, we just prepared down here. So I'm sure the preppers were wanting to say, "I told you so." What else? Yeah, anybody should get this though. Anybody should get this if you just want to like save on food and you know what I'm saying, like you get food that's on sale because it's about to expire. You get the food and then you seal it up and then you put it in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like they overdo on the fish. And like they'll put the wild caught fish, like the salmon and the cod, and the snapper on like a discount because it's about to expire. And then I'll buy all that stuff all up, and then I'll come home, and then I'll put it all in the vacuum, and I'll throw it right in there in the freezer. It'll stay there for 5 years easy. Now I won't wait to eat it 5 years, but you got to rotate it. So you put the date on there, right? You just put like, once you get it, you put the date on it, and then you got one of those for your wedding gift. Oh, what a nice wedding gift, Ness. Let me tell you something. This is a good wedding gift. I got y'all that Ninja blender. I'm afraid to say this is even better than the blender I got you guys, because this is something where you can just save. It just saves on food. So it's like one of those things like if you get bread, which you got to be careful because sometimes they'll just mish the flat bread. I would suggest like if you want to know what you're going to vacuum, perhaps flat bread. But if you get like a loaf of bread or whatever, you're going to have to do the slices or something like that. It's not worth it really. Because it'll flatten that sucker out. And everything like that. So my friend in South Florida had no electricity for a week after hurricane some years. And he got a cooler that can become a refrigerator if plugged in. He already told me about the electric generator. Yeah. Actually they do have those. But he's by himself. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the dog, so we got to make sure the dog eats. So the biggest thing is that we have this huge ice box. And if anything, like if the electricity goes out, we got a backup to make sure the electricity goes into that, you know what I'm saying, into that box. Well, even to the house, some parts of the house anyway. So it's just yeah, it's just that I just love the fact that we just have a backup plan, and I'm very appreciative of the preppers, especially Katie did and P Shooter. Really appreciated them to guide me through that. So you can still put a loaf of bread in the freezer, and here's something I've learned. I think I learned this summer. So you guys know that breads are high in carbs, right? But if you freeze it and you freeze it and you take a slice. Okay, hold on. I'm not explaining it correctly. If you have a loaf of bread and you have it in the freezer, like if you have it in there for 2 to 3 days, and you take 2 slices of that bread out of the freezer and you leave the rest of the loaf in there and you put it in the toaster, it cuts the carbs down by a half. I do believe it's a half. Hold on a second. Let me go check. Let's see. Taking frozen bread slice, and toasting it to cut carbs. Watch, nothing comes up. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is it. Let me see. Please don't hit. Please. Hey, Doc, please don't hit me with. Please don't hit me with a content ID. Please.
Now, I'm sure that you have been living on bread for many years, maybe as a kid. But as you grew up, you finally realized that that flour and that starchy food that you're eating is not good for you. It's getting converted right into glucose. It's spiking up your glucose levels and your insulin. It's causing all kinds of problems, maybe insulin resistance you've been diagnosed with, or pre-diabetes, or even diabetes. But the majority of breads in the world are generally made up of flour, salt, sugar, yeast, and water. And yes, I understand there are many breads out there. Some are much healthier than others, but the majority of people are not eating healthy bread. They're eating white bread, enriched, refined white bread, which is spiking up their insulin and glucose levels and leading to many types of ill problems like diabetes, obesity, heart disease, clogging of the arteries.
Yeah. Get to it.
Is not digesting those particular starches, and it's making its way to the large intestine within the colon. And that becomes like a soluble fiber, like a prebiotic that feeds our probiotic. And as that good bacteria within your gut starts,
Hold on.
called the impact of freezing and toasting on the glycemic response.
Okay, here we go. The impact of freezing and toasting on the glycemic response of white bread. I don't eat white bread, right? But I do this with all bread. When I found out that when you do this, it says it reduces, it actually improves the digestion and cuts down on spiking your insulin levels. Okay, so it works with all bread, but white bread is the worst bread you can eat. And so that's what you guys should do if you have bread and you want to cut down on a glycemic index and also with spiking your insulin. Just freeze it, just about a day, 2 days, 2 days, no more than 3. You can keep it in there, and then you can just take 2 slices of it and then take it from the freezer and put it right in the toaster. That's why I like to put my potatoes and rice in the freezer overnight before. It cuts the carbs down. I don't know the scientific thing, but it has been scientifically backed, and you can do this with a lot of your carbs. I didn't know this about freezer and bread and carbs. I'll start doing that. But when I started making my own sourdough bread, I was freezing it anyway. So there you go. Somebody in who was that? Was that Savage? I forgot what's her sweetie. Well, somebody in our Discord made sourdough bread. I don't know if it was Tiffany or who. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's how you can. That's how you can cut down on the carbs on your, and you don't have to worry about it bloating in your gut. So you don't have to worry about getting that bloated belly, and also eating up the good bacteria in your stomach. So there's that. Okay, let's get on to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I wasn't on Twitter today, so there's nothing for me to show you on Twitter. I was really busy. I was super duper 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 busy. So we're gonna get right into today's content here, and we're gonna take a look at Wes Watson and all his cringe. So this is from the Dazi. Hold on a second. This is another the Don Ozzy. I keep messing up his name, and I'm not doing this on purpose. Okay. from the Don Ozzy. Okay, this is from his channel. So y'all go check it out. It says from ex-convict to con artist, Wes Watson exposed. All right. So he does really good videos. We saw the one on the last one we saw from him was the one on Dale. Okay. LTG, aka Deadbeat Dale. So let's go ahead and watch this one.
Shitty whip driving, lame ass mother.
Hold on. Is this okay?
You see this guy right here? This is Wes. Wes did 10 years in prison, but thankfully, like Jordan Belfort, also known as the Wolf of Wall Street, and Sheldon Johnson, who appeared on the Joe Rogan podcast, he saw the error in his ways, and since his release, he's been on the straight and narrow, or so he says. In reality, like Jordan Belfort and Sheldon Johnson, they all—
Okay, hold on. That's too fast. Sorry.
went back to what they were doing beforehand.
Police say Sheldon Johnson killed the victim at the victim's apartment in the Bronx.
The price of going to this event is $24,000.
In Wes Watson's case, the only noticeable change when he came home was his hairline. The temperance and immaturity he had going in remained the same coming out.
Oh no, I forgot to do the old way of oh no. Y'all don't tell Sean I did it the boomer way. Oh no, I did it the old way of increasing it. What did he say? You hit shift. Oh God, I did it again, huh? All right, my bad. Y'all don't tell him I did that.
The only noticeable change when he came home was his hairline. The temperance and immaturity he had going in remained the same coming out.
Smoking weed, you're up. You've been doing it a year? Shut the up. Shut up.
Additionally, he came back with added lies, alleged scams, and overall, he seemed to have worsened, if that's even possible. I first really got familiar with Wes Watson when I watched his most popular video, Prison Gangs, You Have No Choice. Now, if you have some background on this guy already, you might be wondering how he even has followers, but this video was actually really interesting. Although I enjoyed the video, it seemed almost as if he was glorifying prison, and almost wearing it as a badge of honor. Right away—
Yeah. Never, ever, 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 ever date a man who went to prison. This is, I don't care if people have a problem with that. Something. You don't, people can change. If you say people can change, then you mean the same thing for a PDF file.
Boom, headshot.
I don't believe a PDF file can change. I don't. I would never, ever, ever, ever trust a PDF file around myself, let alone my godchildren or anybody else's children, right? Going to jail is not the same as going to prison. When you go to federal prison, that's a whole different ball game, okay? So I want you ladies to discriminate and act like it's not no big deal. So if it slips up and he go, yeah, man, I served about 10 years in the pen. You know, they got me on some false charges, some B word. They accused me of, you know, taking it, but I didn't do it. You know, she set me up. Be like, oh man, I hate when that happened. And then, you know, once the date is over or once you are in a safe place, like away from him, block. This is why I keep telling you, ladies, don't tell no man where you live until y'all are in a courting relationship. Okay? So there's that. I learned this from my daddy. Okay? He said, innocent or not, don't mess with no man who went to prison.
I don't have to get into detail as to why that's not something you should be proud of, and it's actually really weird. Think of your favorite gangster rapper. They talk about getting out of prison and beating the odds, and during their interviews when they're asked about their time in prison, they'll generally be pretty matter-of-fact about it, especially people who are already known to be savages. They don't need to get into excruciating detail about what went on in prison for obvious reasons. But for Wes, not only did it seem like a badge of honor to him, it almost seems like something he's proud of. Like someone's grandpa telling war stories, he almost has a sense of honor. Naturally, I want to see the nature of his charges and the details of him being locked up. This is all a very compelling story and genuinely made me feel some respect for him. This lasted until I found out every word out of his mouth was a lie. Before we get to that, there's an entire
he lied?
side of YouTube that's dedicated to ex-convicts giving their stories about their time in prison. There's people who tell entertaining stories, some who look at it through a spiritual lens, and really anything you'd want to know about prison is contained in this subset of YouTube. One thing these YouTubers all have in common besides, you know, talking about prison is that they all think this guy is a phony.
This dude, if I had to draw a cartoon of what an inmate is, it'd be Wes Watson. It's over the top. I even had a YouTube channel get a hold of me today, and he told me, and it made total sense. This dude is, when you watch Wes Watson, it's like watching the movie Get Hard. It's the same thing.
Wes Watson has far more subscribers and notoriety than a lot of them, but that very obviously has no bearing on how legitimate he is. If anyone would know the difference between a poser and a real one, it'll be these guys. And it seems the consensus is Wesley here is more of a performer than a tough guy. In a lot of these videos, they call him out for things that only people who are familiar with the climate of prison and the unspoken rules would be familiar with, and how they don't align with anything he said. I haven't been to prison, nor do I have plans of going there, so I can't really speak to that.
That's right. The rest of y'all, especially the guys, repeat after me. We don't do prison. Or you can say, I don't do prison. No. Let's make it more personal. Say, I don't do prison. I don't do jail. All right. You have to see yourself. I don't understand this glorification of getting locked up. I don't see this glorification of, you know, getting the police to arrest you. All right. Don't do that. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't want to be in the back of the police car. It doesn't look comfortable back there. All right. Don't glorify this. This is so stupid.
What I'm more concerned with personally is why he was there and how long he was there for. Before that, have you guys ever heard of stolen valor? You know, when someone who's never been in the military LARPs as if they've served. Sometimes people do it to get some sort of benefit or because a lot of places offer discounts and benefits for veterans, but oftentimes it's simply to get respect and notoriety. Be looked at as a hero by stealing the respect we as a society give to our army veterans, hence the name Stolen Valor. It looks like the former inmate community has their equivalent to this, and I don't take too kindly to people who pretend to be who they were.
There's stolen valor for being in prison? Wait, I'm learning something. There's stolen valor for being in prison? Michael, did you know that? Yeah, rappers do it all the time. Okay, here's the deal. I don't care about what the dark side of the entertainment society does, especially those who brag about getting women pregnant and R-wording women and beating women, as well as killing other opposing gangs. So yeah, just like the fake pictures guys take at the hospital to further their street creds of being shot. What? Just like all the fake pictures guys take in the hospital to Wait. People are faking being shot? People are faking being shot? Vanessa said, how a dusty Vanessa says, how a dusty steals valor. Wait, dude. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know how. I'm waiting for Alu to explain it to me, that shizzle. Let me tell you something. I have never been shot, thank goodness. Boom, headshot. Knock on wood. But I have held in my arms a couple of people who have been shot, and that looks like it hurts. The only thing I have been is stabbed in my leg, and that hurts. Okay? I have been bitten, but I've never been shot. I've been shot at. I have heard bullets fly by my head. But I have, thank God, never been shot. And looking at people getting shot, I don't want to feel that type of pain. Okay? I don't want to go through that. Why in the hell would anybody like fake getting shot? Yep, on TikTok and Instagram, there are tons, and it's gross. Tree, can you share some more police stories with us sometime? Yeah, you make a donation, your cheap ass. Always these cheap Africans want me to do free work. I'm happy I've never been. Yeah, don't ever get shot, Michael. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it does not look good. All right. Dude. I'm sitting here in disbelief, actually, that people would brag about going to jail or not jail, sorry, prison. You're going to prison. Like, that's nothing. That's, ooh-wee, I got a super chat. Oh, look, he gave me some money. Okay, Nigerian, I will give a police story later on. You got to remind me, though. If I don't do it today, I definitely will do it tomorrow. I just being shot is worse than being stabbed because the bullets are hot. Yeah, stabbing hurts though. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit up here and say it's better. Maybe I don't know. I can't tell, and I have no. Let me put it out there in the ethers. I don't know the difference. All I know is I hated getting stabbed, but I tell you what, I don't want to compare I don't want to compare the two. I have no intentions of comparing the two. Okay. My intentions is to live the rest of my life with not having any bullets enter into my body. No parts of my body. Okay. So there's that. That's right, Alu. Pick neither, honey. Let me tell you something. Oh God. Anyway. Let's continue this.
You take that from us. Some of us have really round prison yards. Some of us were really within a prison organization. Then some of us have had leadership roles. Some of us have really committed stabbings. Some of us have been in melees. Some of us have been the ones that called those green lights. This individual has been a fake.
Wes acted like he was damn near in Trogon prison with Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda. He was such a well-respected threat that he needed to be locked up underneath the jail. But in reality, he was in a prison you can only really be in if you're non-violent. If Wes did the things he pretends to have done and really was a boss in prison, that would reflect in where they kept him.
All his prison history All this stuff I'm talking about, he's been in Salinas Valley and all these yards and level 4s, and he's been on nothing but out-of-state prisons, you know, which you have to have special requirements to be in these prisons. You can't just sit there and go there being part of violence or whatnot. They're not going to keep you.
But my main focus isn't who Wes was before YouTube and social media. I just think it does hold some weight because, as we established in the saddest YouTube couple ever video, these guys who are career criminals typically don't change their ways. But Wes Watson only gets more obnoxious when you look into his rap sheet on YouTube. And unlike his prison stories, these ones are real. Looking up Wes Watson on YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, anything, you're inundated with videos of him scamming, lying, cussing out his paying customers, ghosting his paying customers, while at the same time flaunting his wealth that he's only afforded because he's taken the money from thousands of people. It's common practice for these fraudulent scamming.
You know you don't, hold on. I keep seeing, by the way, there's a new Mr. Beast allegations gone down with Mr. Beast doing a pump and dump with crypto. And once again, I'm saying to myself, so I'm asking this question as I say this out loud, and please answer it, okay? Oh yeah, Nina. I'm so sorry. You did make oh darn, I didn't get a chance to read it. Thank you so much for your donation as well. Your $5 donations. I think you said something about let's kick it off. Something. I don't remember. So you gave that donation before the stream starts. So thank you. Here is no. That's Mr. Beast. There's another crypto. Okay, Mr. Beast has two crypto scandals going on. One of him by himself, and the other with Greg the wine guy. Oh, you said I finally figured it out. LOL. Okay, thank you. There you go. My question is, I see all these crypto scams, Boogie, Logan, Andrew Tate, this idiot, Wes Watson, Mr. Beast, and men they just do this to their male audience. Then you got Fresh and Fit charging $4,000 to come meet them on some boat, or $3,000 if they want to get on a yacht to meet a bunch of girls and this, that, and the other. So you got Fresh and Fit flossing their audience. And I'm saying to myself, wow, I see nothing but men scamming other men. I know there is a female equivalency to this. Can anybody name a female equivalency of a female scamming her female fans? And don't say the pink sauce lady, because that didn't even really, she just scammed everybody. But that wasn't geared towards only women. Is there any female scammer who specifically scammed women? The Universe Guru? Who's that? No, you can't say Miss Cleo, idiot. She was not on YouTube. But that's a good one though, Nigerian. But Miss Cleo, you can't. No, she doesn't apply to this. Only ones that make up only. But did they scam? I don't think they scammed anybody. I'm talking about. I'm running a legit scam like this. These are scams. These are pyramid schemes, and these are pump and dumps, and these are give me money and I'm not going to give you the product in return. These are legit scams. The Universe Guru. Hold on a second. Hold on. Scam by the Universe. Okay, here we go.
Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you the experience I've had so far with the Universe Guru brand. I attended her last intensive in Orange County. The intensive was called Feminine and Savage, and I came back feeling very disappointed. I just want to start this video on that note. I feel very qualified to speak on this matter because I have personally invested around $30,000 on her courses.
Chat, did she say $30,000? Chat. Chat. Did she say 30,000? Did she say $30,000? $30,000. What the hell? What?
I like to speak on this matter because I have personally invested around $30,000 on her courses. I have purchased them separately, so I do not have the university bundle. So
$30,000. Okay, hold on. Who the hell is some universal guru that a woman would spend $30,000 on her? $30,000 on her? Baby! $30,000!
I have been a repeat customer since 2021. I have really enjoyed her courses and content, and I have been a repeat customer. I felt like until a certain point, she had always delivered on content specifically. I found it very insightful, entertaining. I obviously liked it because I continue buying. I'm going to share with you the names of the courses I have here on my dashboard. I have also attended a total of 3 intensives. The first one being in Houston in 2023 called Rebirth. The second one I attended on January 2024, also in Houston, called Incarnate. And this last one in Orange County called Feminine and Savage, the one I'm going to touch upon a little bit more. Here are some of the courses I have personally bought. I bought Fame, the Feminine, Sacred, and Savage, Orange County; Davy, the Ultimate Diva; High Value, Healthy Lifestyle; Manifestation, Muscle Memory Codes; Dream Girl, give me a sec; $1 Million Babe Money Course; The Savage Feminine; Millionaires, Feminine,
The Savage Feminine.
Voice Mastery, Divinely Sold; CEO, Boss Queen; Love Life Meditation.
Y'all paid $30,000 for this?
Repaired, $1 Million Babe Course; Timeline Jumping Recordings; Manifest Quantum.
Timeline jumping! This is so embarrassing! This is a timeline jumping! You pay for timeline jumping? Hold on, I see something with quantum. You girl!
Love Life Meditations, Repaired, $1 Million Babe Course; Timeline Jumping Recordings,
Timeline jumping recordings.
Manifest Quantum Coursework.
Quantum coursework.
Chords and Contracts Toolkit. High Value Personal Finance, Feminine Energy Mega Training, Burkat, Channel, Incarnate, Goddess of Gold Recordings, Quantum Self.
Goddess of Gold recordings. There's more quantum stuff.
Intensive, High Vibration Worthy Women Ascension, Conscious Couture Coach, Crystalline Course Creation Codes, Wifed 2023, Modern Dating for Queens, Rotational Dating. That was actually my first course I bought back in 2021. I also have God Level Emotional Response Master Course, Rebirth 2023, Feminine Magic Miracles and Abundance, 90-Day Relationship Rehab, Feminine Goddess, the Ultimate Level Up. There's more.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay. Y'all said Brittany did a expose on her. Okay, I'll go check it out. Dude, you should be. Yeah, Nina. Woo stuff? $30,000? Who's Brittany Taylor? Wait a minute, did you say Brittany Venti? made an exposed video on her, or this Brittany Taylor? Wait a minute, because Brittany seems to be a very popular name. Hold on. Who did expose video on her? Quantum, exactly, Popo Girl, quantum of gullibility. Oh, her name is Brittany Taylor. Oh, her name is Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Brittany Venti did a video on the Universe Guru and another scammer. Wow, dude. Man. How come, I swear to God, Brittany and Sean, they be all over the internet. Like, I watched Sean's video on some old well, he's not a Dusty because he made a lot of money off his stupid, a lot of his stupid followers. But it's a very short black man with muscles who thought like this, and he sit up there and he paid for a course, and that he gets all his little white cells, and they follow up, and there's a third possibility that he's gay, cause every time that the wind comes on his soul, and what the get of a view, the first thing he said, "Hey man, take off the shirt." He makes these guys take their shirt off. Like Myron does the same thing when, like, if you call into a show and you disagree with what he got to say, he wants to see your IG so he can see what you look like. Gay? Yeah, that's the name. Fit Fearless X. I never knew he existed until Sean gave me the link to his video. Y'all go, hold on, let me give y'all the video. It's a really good video. Turns out this guy is a DL. The Fitless guy. I never heard before. Hold on a second. Think before. Okay. This guy right here.
How much money do you?
This man says he share his woman, but he don't produce no woman. He 5'7", right? He wears lifts, and he wants men. Here, let me give you guys the. Here. No, I don't know. He's not 5'2". I think he's 5'7". Why y'all? All right, hold on. Let me give it to my chat too. Hold on a second. Hold on. So if y'all get a chance, don't leave my channel to go watch Sean's video. Y'all watch Sean's video after I finish. This dude is from Nigeria too. He lied. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are saying he's 5'2"? I don't know if he's 5'2". Hold on. Let me show you why I don't think he's 5'2". Where's that picture? Take a look. Right here. Hold on.
Not to mention that Bismarck had already...
Well, I don't know. How tall is... Okay, this is him right here, right? How tall is Pug? I knew you were talking about him the moment you imitated his speech. Yeah, because I'm like, this mushmouth didn't do is sitting here telling men that they got to make $10 million a year and talking about something they got to make 50 grand a month. Okay? Pugsy claimed he's 5'11". So now I don't think he's guys, I don't. Listen, there's a lot to clown this boy for. I don't think he's 5'2". I don't think he's 5'2". Okay? I know y'all listen, there's so much to clown him for, but his height, he's already, I think he's 5'7". He's either 5'6" or 5'7". He looked like a tiny little boy in this picture with all his uncles around him. So I'm like, no. If Puck says he's 5'11", then he's definitely like 5'6", 5'7". He's 5'6", 5'7". But he's gay. Okay? He's gay. That's the thing. He's a homosexual. Hold on, let me show you. Him and Myron do the same thing. They want to see men without their shirt on. Hold on, let me show you. This was a really good video. I watched it while I was on the treadmill last night. Hold on, where is it? He does it so many times. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Is it this one? Hold on. Okay, here you go. I found it. Okay, watch this.
Men take their shirts off so you can see their physique.
Let's see the physique first.
I got you.
Man's got a 15-pack. Bro, you ripped as hell.
Yeah, he's not helping the manosphere beat the gay allegations with...
He is gay! He is gay! What in the world? Hold on, let me see if he does it again, right? He does it again. Hold on a second. He does another one on another guy, right? Hold on a second. Let's see.
I'm 23.
Okay, what can I help you with, man?
I'm pretty down bad, bro. I dropped like 10K at the strip club a couple months ago, bro. This is what I'm working with right now.
All right.
Take his shirt off.
Let's see the physique, bro.
Oh, shit, bro. All right, bro. This is what I'm working with right now.
Men are doing this voluntarily? Hold on. How can I capitalize off this? You know what I'm saying? I think somebody like me should get paid to have these men take their shirt off. Okay? Seriously. At least it doesn't look like a homosexual, okay? Like, dude, like, seriously, like, why would you do this? Also, you can judge a man's physique without him just taking his complete shirt off. He can wear a tank top and you can tell he ain't working out in the gym.
All right. You got it. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what to describe it. It's there. It's just a body that's there, right? It ain't much is going on.
And if you want to be humiliated, I'm your girl, baby. Boom, headshot. I'm your Huckleberry. I can humiliate you. Okay, dude, let me tell you something. I've never seen this is what you call skinny fat. I've never seen a man skinny fat with some A cups, okay? Boom, headshot.
Does Biz...
Like, I'm just saying, like, what in the world? Why would you do this? He's skinny fat. Look at his stomach. And look, he's forming titties. He even got some side fat. He got some side boob fat. Why would you? And by the way, they paid for this. They paid for this. Sean told me about this. And I said, I've never heard of this guy before. And let's be clear. The reason why I never heard of him before is because, well, I see him, I see who he is, and then I hear him go, let me see you take the suds off. I don't want to look at no mush mouth. I don't want to look at no mush mouth ninja. Tell my son getting his rocks off by taking a shirt off, telling his audience to take it. And these dummies are taking his shirt off. They are literally paying it. But no. Kai, they supposed supposed to pay me for public humiliation. I'm the damn domina. I'm the professional. I am a professional dominatrix, okay? Pay me to humiliate you. You are doing it by a professional, and I'm good at it. The hell? What you mean fine? I never said anything about him being attractive. Where you get that shit from, David? Are you projecting? I've never said anything about him being attractive. I don't understand. He had his teeth done in Colombia and somewhat near in South America. He got veneers too? Bluebell baby. That's homosexuality. Seriously. Listen, if any of you men, by the way, I am a certified fitness trainer. Okay? I literally have certifications in this. I literally have experience in natural bodybuilding. I come from that world. If you want a woman, okay, bisexual, by the way, that's still not the case. That's still not the point. Sorry, that's not the point. If you want a woman to look at your body and tell you what other women would want from that, okay, I think you should pay me to give you a review. All right? Unless you are gay and you're looking to attract other men, I don't understand the purpose of asking a man and taking your shirt off for another man. Yes, he admitted it on his last live a few days ago. Lord have mercy. And by the way, let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to be all ripped up, okay? See, what's wrong with this guy is that he's short and he looks like he's a very rapey type of person. And he comes up to women and he gets shot down over and over and over again in this video right here that Sean shows. And I'm saying to myself, I wouldn't want to deal with you either. You know what I'm saying? So what did he admit? He admitted to having veneers, guys. He admitted to having veneers. So thank you, Kai. So Kai understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, you right paying another man for a rating is kind of, wow. Hold on. You are paying another man to critique your body shirtless. A man who is not your personal trainer. If he was signing up to be personally trained, okay, he would say, all right, let me see what we're working with. And you could just have a wife beater on. You can have a wife beater on. And then you go, okay, what kind of physique are you looking for? I don't want to be skinny fat no more. I just want to be trimmed up, or I want to be bulk, or I want to be bodybuilder, whatever that is. And then you put them on a exercise regimen, a weightlifting regimen, and a diet, okay, or an eating regimen. And you take progress pictures every month, or every 2 weeks. It depends on your weight. Okay. The skinny fat dude also admitted to jacking off a lot, blowing money. Oh, yeah, he blew $10,000 on a stripper. Kudos to her for getting all that money. And the audience is also men. But see, to me, this sounds like it's grooming for men to be gay, which I'm all for. You know what I'm saying? They should just not be closeted, though. I am okay with these men I'm okay with these men being gay, not closeted. Because when they get closeted, they start attacking women. Because they consider us a threat. Okay. So, I don't know. Listen, any man out there listening to me right now, you want to take off your shirt and let me critique your body, I could do a way better job than this. By the way, this guy doesn't even tell him what he needs to work on. Hold on. I'm gonna give Pajaj here. I'm gonna give Pajaj here, all right? Or Gupta. I'm gonna give him some free advice, all right? All right, first of all, you need to get off. You need to stop eating all these carbs. You're bloated. It looks like you're doing too much sugar. You got a gut here. So I'm going to get you to get on some cardio. Cardio. Okay. Now, if you're trying to like add some, before these, your A cups turn into B cups, I'm going to suggest you start, start lifting some weights. You ain't got to go real heavy, but just start getting a foundation, a muscular foundation, and start working out your upper body. All right, especially your pecs. You should be it looks like men love working on their chest on Mondays. That seems to be the universal day to work out on your chest. So go and work out on your chest on Monday. And then don't forget to work out the legs. All right, and your haircut is goofy. There. You have a goofy hairstyle. All right. Oh God. I hate that I keep doing these side. Listen, we're supposed to watch what Will's, and we haven't even made it past 5 minutes of this video. This is my problem. I need to go to therapy. We will start on a video and then we would take sidetracks and all kinds of avenues to other places instead of staying on the video. I'm like, come on, dude. But no, this guy's gay. This guy's gay. He's short and gay. He don't like women. And he's doing, but you know what? I'd rather him be critiquing the men. But men, listen, come to me. I charge half. Listen, I'll charge you half of what you paying this guy, and you'll definitely get results. I will even give you a printout. I will even give you a printout workout routine along with your diet. Okay? And then you can take progress pictures and you can privately share them to me. And then we can show a before and after. All right? And then I can teach you how to get them bitches. I can teach you how to get them bitches. Oh God. You must not want to talk about him subconsciously. No, Nina. I do this with every video. We did this yesterday. On Dale. I will start off with the video and then we'll end up talking about everything else and then we'll get back to the video eventually. Everyone's a little gay says, what name? Lord have mercy. I used to be skinny fat. Wait a minute. Why you got a question mark by that? You don't know? Tree has a pic when he used to push those carts in Nigeria. Talk about Dusty. Yeah, I heard about his old videos and he took them down. Where he used to be super dusty. Nigerian, is this your cousin? Do you know this guy? Dude, men, stop doing this. We as women are laughing at you. Stop it. Stop it. This is ridiculous. You will look so much better taking off your clothes for a majority female audience, which is my channel here on Just Treat 411, and also a female content creator. It would not look sus if you did this in front of me. And I'll do it for half the price. All right. Okay, let's get back to this guy. I'm just saying that we don't care if you straight, David. Okay. Imagine David telling us he's straight like we care. We don't care. What that got to do with me? Tree, the Nigerian dudes chat roast these clowns that get on. For real? He had a jacked hot man on here that was afraid to talk to girls.
Just tip $5.
Tree, we love your detours. No therapy needed. LOL. Why is it not reading the voice? Hold on. Let me redo that. It's supposed to read the voice. Okay, hold on a second. That's Morgan Freeman. Let me play it again.
Anonymous, just tip $5.
I don't know who. I'm so sorry. Whoever tipped that money, Morgan just don't like your words for some reason. Because Morgan Freeman is not saying anything. I my apologies. But thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that. I did replay it, and apparently Morgan don't want to say your words. But let me say it out. Let me say it out loud again. You said, Tree, we love your detours. No therapy needed. LOL. Okay, thank you so much. My sincere apologies for Morgan Freeman not reading out your words. I'm sorry. Oh, that was you, Nina? Nina, for some reason, it didn't want to. It read your Morgan Freeman yesterday, but it didn't want to read it today. So, okay. Anyway, here we go.
Gurus to have no wealth, portray wealth or general wealthy status, and then turn around and flex on the people who got them that wealth in the first place. It's pretty much an expensive game of the blind leading the blind, and there aren't too many people calling this out. Before we delve deeper into the rabbit hole that is Wes Watson, we gotta take a look at his video descriptions. That's where you'll find all of his courses, books, coaching calls, and his general scams. It's a mystery why anyone would go to an ex-convict who clearly hasn't changed his ways for financial advice, or really any.
Because men are stupid, for the most part. I don't understand. Like, those women who went to the Universal Guru to pay all that money for woo-woo stuff, okay, they're stupid, all right? There's a fool in her money, and his money shall surely part. Okay? My thing is that, like, listen, I can tell you, everybody I paid money to. I paid money to Donald Trump's business seminars back in the 90s and the early 2000s, Tony Robbins, Kawasaki. What is his name? Robert Kawasaki. Who did Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Hold on, I'm trying to get anybody in here who knows it. I keep messing up his name, but I went to one of his seminars. Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki. So I went to Robert Kiyosaki's seminar. I said Tony Robbins already. Wayne Dyer, but Wayne Dyer is not a business. Wayne Dyer is woo-woo. So I have Kiyosaki. Oh, okay. Thank you. Kiyosaki. So I've been to Wayne Dyer, but Wayne Dyer's more woo-woo. I've actually been to, now, I don't know if anybody of you are going to remember this, but I don't know if you're going to know who these people are. But I even went to an Abraham seminar where the woman, it's kind of hard to describe, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm very picky in who I'm going to invest my money on and in. And the biggest thing is that the most important thing about them is that they have to have longevity. They have to have longevity. And everybody I named has longevity. And like Wes Watson, one, does not have proof of concept. Okay. Number two, He came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. Like, how long has this guy been doing this? So you can always tell when you're dealing with someone who wants to basically do a cash grab and go, okay? And it's like, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my thing is that if the person has been doing what they've been doing for 15 years or more, and they're still successful, and they have proof of concept, along with a lot of Lisa, along with a lot of testimonies, yeah, pay for their seminars if you can afford it. But these people, that if you listen to that advice right there, you will not have to worry about getting scammed. Okay.
Advice at all. I mean, the guy couldn't avoid one of the two biggest things people are generally wanting to avoid in their 80 years on Earth. Only really second to death. But it seems that all it takes for some people is loud yelling in a big house. Anyway, once here, the first link is to his coaching. And no, I didn't misspeak. He coaches coaches on how to coach. The landing page video starts with him yelling at me over the cars he has.
It was all a dream, but it doesn't have to be. These are just a few of my cars, slips and all.
But then he proceeds to tell me it's not about the cars he has or the money he has, it's about helping others.
Tell you is it's not about that. It's about the impact you're making on others.
Wes Watson doesn't get his clients because he's so helpful, because he's not. He gets his clients from the illusion of success and wealth. The coaches that are coming to him for coaching calls aren't inspired because they're thinking, gee, this guy seems like he truly wants to help people and I do too. No, they're thinking this guy is filthy rich, I want to be there as well, thus they sign up. Another huge red flag is that he offers coaching advice.
And what did I tell you about the 7 deadly sins? Listen, I'm not a Christian.
I got a super chat.
But I, as a non-believer, I follow avoiding the 7 deadly sins. If any of you, Monkey King goes, hi, how you doing, boo boo? A long time no see. Thank you for some money. Thank you for the $5. If you all print out the 7 deadly sins and avoid them, you'll be fine. You won't have to worry about getting caught up in a lot of these tricks and these tricksters. And one of the 7 deadly sins is greed. Stop thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make all this money and just all I gotta do is pay this guy. No. Don't get into gambling. Don't do these pyramid schemes, and don't do this get rich quick stuff. Like, I don't understand. It's like, what in the world? Like, it's so easy to just avoid getting scammed if y'all just follow the rule of avoiding any of the 7 deadly sins.
To coaches of all genres, whether you want to coach fitness or finance or life advice, hell, even if you want to coach him to coach you to coach others, he can help you. Once again, this is further proof that this whole thing is all about money and nothing more. Wes has no actionable skills besides maybe motivation, and even that can be summed up as a louder, angrier, roided out version of David Goggins. At least David Goggins has actual accomplishments and doesn't have a social media and business that revolves around money. He's actually trying to motivate and inspire, and the worst you could say is he shills his book. At the price tag of $23,
I don't know who this is. Can't hurt me. Wait. Is this the guy who does a whole bunch of running? Is this the black guy who just takes his shirt off and does a whole bunch? He looks like not a roided out. He's a muscular anorexic. All he does is run. He's a cardio king. Oh, that's him? Okay, I know who this is.
I'm not too mad at it. The next thing he's offering is actually free, so I'll give him points for that. I take all those points away once I sign up for the book, and I'm forced to watch it.
Oh, he's a Navy SEAL? Oh, he's an ex-Navy SEAL. What happened to him? Why did he go crazy and just start doing all this unnecessary cardio? Now, y'all know me. I'm so not in for that running stuff. I'm a walker. I walk. I'm a brisk walker. Like, dude be like straight running. I'm like, oh, better you than me, buddy. He used to be fat and actually accomplished his goal. He got fat and was prevented from joining. Oh, well, wait a minute. He got fat. Well, how can he be an ex Navy SEAL then if he was fat? Wait a minute. Which one of these stories y'all gonna tell me? Can't be no fat fat body and join the Navy SEALs? Or y'all telling me the stuff out of context? So he lost it and was able to join. Okay. So he was fat. He lost weight, joined the Navy SEALs. It was his motivation. Okay. Well, keep on running, brother, because that better you than me, because ain't no way you're going to get my tall butt out there running.
10-minute video of him shirtless, which is basically just a thinly veiled promotion and a funnel to his other courses in which he yells and spits on me.
Okay, how did you stay motivated? How did you stick to your goals? How did you keep that?
Predictably, the book is worthless. Basic advice like wake up at 8 a.m., don't eat bad, meditate, and stuff you can find in any self-help.
Waking up at 8 a.m. too late. That's too late. What? Guys, if y'all wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, y'all privileged as hell.
The book is worthless. Basic advice like wake up at 8 a.m., don't eat bad, meditate, and stuff you can find in any self-help book, but I won't rag on it too much because it's free. But I do find it funny that an alpha male is talking about signs you're operating at a higher frequency, like he's some sort of high school astrology girl. One last point is that
yeah, that's woo-woo. That's what we do. That whole thing at that David wants to hey, listen. The heterosexual male known as David Almonte wants y'all to know that he wakes up at 11:30 a.m. like a princess. Anyway, I want y'all to know that the whole thing about woo-woo, that's what we women do. Here's why I clown Gary, who's the manager of Fresh and Fit, when he want to do numerology, talking about something. I was like, baby, you a male. You could never master these arts. That's what we do as women. First of all, y'all try to say that, oh, women doing astrology is so stupid. Women so stupid. Women so stupid. Y'all do astrology, but yet still Gary's supposed to be the man dealing with numerology? Really? That's what we doing now? We being hypocritical? And then I always talk about frequency because I actually believe in that. I do believe in frequency, but I'm also a woman. Boom, headshot. Since when men start talking about something, your frequency has got to be at this level right here to attract the type man or woman in this case, you know what I'm saying?
it's no coincidence that none of these signs are anything tangible, because since this is a funnel to his other courses, he needs to make sure those reading this are all able to fall underneath this umbrella. So he couldn't put better performance at work as a sign, better body composition, or better relationships, because people probably aren't getting any of those results from his book, but they sure are getting perspective and oneness and things that might come after getting a motivational speech. Now, all that's left for you to do is sign up and pay him thousands of dollars. He also offers coaching calls for fitness and teaches people how to lose weight and gain muscle. Clearly the guy's in shape, but just like you can't look at the finished product and instantly trust the guy knows what he's doing money-wise, you can't do the same here with bodies. The consensus is that this guy is not natural. I mean, you don't need—
No, of course he's not natural. I mean, However, I do not want you guys to think that all it takes to get muscle is steroids, okay? I got muscle. I never used steroids, but then again, I had tiny little women muscles, okay? You can shoot your butt with some steroids all you want to. If you don't get your diet down and you don't actually pump those weights, then there's no need for, it's going to go to waste. Who cares? Okay. So I don't want you guys to think that all it takes is steroids. Okay. I can tell that he's on roids, but I could also tell that he does the work to, what do you call that? To get the steroids to work at their optimum level. So yeah.
To be Derek from More Plates, More Days to realize that. Look at the sheer vascularity on this guy currently. That alone is enough to raise—
absolutely, he's on steroids, but he still hits the weights though. You can't get like this, you know what I'm saying, not hitting weights. You can't get like this doing weight resistance with heavy weights with moderate reps. Wait a minute, do they consider moderate reps? Let me just say this. Between 7 to 10 reps. Okay. So, or going to failure. So he is doing the work in the gym. I think his body looks ugly personally. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I can't I cannot see the separation of the muscles due to all these ugly ass tattoos.
This guy also doesn't even claim natural status because he'd obviously get called out. Just for perspective, and to drive the point home, here's how he looked in prison.
Going back to the beginning of his Instagram, we can see the first picture of him here in 2015.
Okay, that's natural.
That is very attainable. He gained 20 pounds of muscle and is more shredded than before. Now, disclaimer, if you do take some stuff to enhance your physique, I don't really look down on that. In fact, Wes had a decent physique before prison, so he clearly at the very least knows how to put on muscle.
Yeah.
I just think it ties together all the false advertising this guy does, and it shows it doesn't just extend to one area of his life. Furthermore, if you want weights and nutrition advice, there are people who don't have shady backgrounds and instead have degrees in this subject who you can literally watch for free and they won't verbally abuse you.
Excuses aren't valid, motherfucker. Why do you guys think anyone gives a fuck?
Given his extensive record of predatory sales tactics and questionable conduct, it wouldn't be a surprise if we found out Wes doesn't deliver on his promises. Fortunately, we don't need to rely on speculation. There's an abundance of negative reviews from his clients, and they're worse than you could imagine. Wes Watson's Reddit that originally started out as most fan communities do, you know, talking about the videos.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I'm so glad I'm a nobody. I am an absolute nobody because this happens to Fresh and Fit. This happened to Zerka. This happens to a lot of these guys. This even Dale has a Reddit. Sometimes it keeps getting banned. But they'll start off as fan pages and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he does some crooked stuff and they turn to hate fan. They turn to a hate fan Reddit. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh yeah, Andrew Tate. Yeah, Andrew Tate has one. So it's like these Reddit pages turn out to be like fan pages, then they turn into an anti-fan page.
The person they enjoy watching has turned into an anti-fan haven, and I don't blame them. It's not like in the case of Low Tier God where people just enjoy laughing at him. No, these people actually experience being scammed by him. They're not just trolls, they actually have personal issues that stem from them losing thousands of dollars to him. One story detailed how Wes Watson would get his competitors.
But at least you didn't lose $30,000.
Boom! Headshot!
I want y'all to know that girl. $30,000. She gave $30,000. $30,000. Oh, Wes just posted a video today complaining about his haters. Ooh, Mia, remind me so we can look at that after we finish this video by the Don Ozzy, okay? I definitely want to look at that.
Profiles banned and grabbing people's personal
Wait a minute, he does a lot of cursing on there. I'm not in good graces with the YouTube gods because some dumb non-English person thought I was using very bad words and doesn't understand the English language of dog gone. I might have to wait till somebody else cover it so they can censor his words. I don't know. I'll listen to it as soon as he does 2 extra words. I'm just gonna cut it off.
Scare them. He has actual proof of him working for Wes on his Telegram allegedly, so his word does hold some weight. That and the fact that I wouldn't put it past someone like Wes to do this makes me inclined to believe him. You've all heard of the saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I think every guy can attest that.
Oh yeah, hello! Boom, headshot! I am that woman!
That being true, but I think the saying should be hell hath no fury like a scam victim scorned, because Wes eventually didn't pay this guy the $73K he was owed, and oh boy did he get revenge.
$73,000 worth of previous orders. Hold on. My relationship with him soured because he refused. Sorry, my relationship with him soured because he refused to pay over $73,000 worth of previous orders. He's hurting for money then.
Unlocked for life banned him. I have banned Wes over 15 times. He has stolen from multiple clients of mine. He's beat his ex-wife and her kids. He will be destroyed. This is the very first post of Wes that this guy posted. He's the one responsible for banning Wes' Instagram page, which is the biggest funnel to his scams. Now, I'm not condoning this, but I will say I'm not losing any sleep over Wes being banned relentlessly. Wes chose the wrong person to scam because he posted all of his information from his phone number to his mom's voice recordings. And as for that, let's just say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Your mom's a bag, all grabbing up everything for herself. I'm a minimalist.
Ironic, the big buff alpha male who's been to prison had to call his mom to defend him against bullies.
Not the mama. You are mama's boy? You had to go get your mama to. What pathetic. Wow, this the Don Ozzy is really good at his research, isn't he? He had to get his mommy. Mommy, can you tell this man to stop talking bad about me? Hey, I'm a mama's boy to come on. Yeah, we could tell heterosexual Dave. Okay, we know you're very much of a mama boy. Okay, and you're heterosexual. Bald, roided out men always have mama issues. I'm gonna say that is correct. Boom, headshot.
The rest of his Reddit is filled with more of the same. Scamming testimonies, people discussing how his account got banned for the millionth time, just straight up accusations of Wes being gay. Yep, this is what Reddit's all about. In the videos of Wes's coaching calls, he's pretty much just yelling at his client, literally just verbally abusing them.
It's the life you could have lived. It's because my childhood trauma. And then, shut the up. Shut up. Get to work. Why are you so negative, Wes? Why are you a...
As for the testimonies themselves, one reads that Wes was talking to a new client, and this new client asked a pretty fair question, especially for someone just starting out. And that was if he should weigh his chicken cooked or uncooked. Wes proceeded to tell this guy to give himself an
uncooked. See how easy? I'm a woman. I'm a woman. See? Hello. Look. I didn't yell at you. And I gave you that for free. Weigh your food before you cook it. See? Y'all paying all these men. Man, I need to get out here and make money off of these men. At least I'm going to give them good results. What the hell is going on?
Cut. Now, this is funny to me, but I'm not the one paying thousands to hear this. In the course Wes gives you, you also get access to Wes for questions. And by that, I mean someone pretending to be him responds on behalf of him while he drives his $1 million cars. The same guy who witnessed Wes prompting his client to uppercut himself details a story of how when he had shoulder pain, a very common pain point for lifters who are just starting out, Wes then was gracious enough to send him a screenshot from Google of workouts to do to fix it.
No. If you got to be careful with your, I think it's called a rotary cuff. Okay. That's a nice muscle that tends to get injured really quickly. And that's because sometimes some guys and girls, I'm one of them, I don't have a problem with that anymore. I've stopped lifting from ego because it's very painful. And it actually messes up your gains as well as messes up if there's a lot of pain there. And some people get cortisone? They get some kind of shot. Rotor cuff. Rotor cuff. No, it's rotor cuff, isn't it? Rotor cuff. No, isn't it rotor? Oh, cortisone shot. Okay, I was correct. Thank you, Mia. So it's thank you, Morgan. JD don't know what he's talking about. So I don't like those shots, and I decided to just go ahead, and it took ego for me to say, okay, I'm just gonna lighten up the weight, and I'm just gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna take it easy on it. Instead of working it out twice a week, I'm gonna work it out once a week. Okay. So that's how I'm gonna deal with it, and it's brand new now. I don't have no pain. And that's because I don't ego lift when it comes to my delts, my shoulders. Sorry, when it comes to my shoulders, I don't ego lift anymore because having that pain for a couple of years was crucial. It was hurting, and it really messed up my my weightlifting routine, and then I started to see a difference in my caps. I started seeing like the left side of my caps, which I had the injury, the delts were a little bit less, my right delt was bigger than my left delt. And that's when I said, oof, that looks terrible. Let me just stop and just, cut back the weight and then do lots of massages, deep tissue massage, and then also put a lot of that what do you call that, icy hot in there, and stretch it, and then just do like light weights. Okay. When were you muscular, Tree? How long were you already trained? I have been muscular. It took me 2.5 years on a vegan diet to get the muscular. And I've been I was that way for 14 years. Hold on. Excuse me, hold on. I'm trying to do the math. No. 15 years. And then when I got into politics, on YouTube. That's when I let all of my training go down the toilet. And then I let my muscle atrophy from 2017 to 2023. And then I was, having like let it go, having to stop lifting like that for so long, like it looked like I never had muscles. And except if you look at my stomach, you can see I got a 2-pack instead of a 6-pack. So the top part of my abs are coming in. So, but that's genetic, by the way. That's just strictly genetics. I have good genes when it comes to abs. And so I decided like, okay, I need to get there's muscle memory there for being muscular that long. And so that's what I'm working towards.
Thanks, Wes. I'm really glad I'm getting my money's worth. Wes thinks so lowly of his pay pigs that he couldn't even be bothered to copy and paste the text. The screenshot was just an insult to injury, pun intended. The next testimony was from a Reddit user who had a run-in with Wes. He details how in 2020, they weren't entirely sure what they were signing up for, but they went ahead with it anyway. It cost him about $750 for a month or two. I guess he had come across one.
$750 a month? $750 a month? For what?
Of his videos and found the screaming, cussing, and lies inspirational, so he decided to join. They exchanged texts, and they ended up being a part of a group with around a dozen subscribers. They would meet on Zoom every Saturday afternoon, and Wes would start by yelling into the mic for a bit, just in case you weren't sure what you were there for. Then he'd call in each person individually. Every week they had to submit photos. Although they could message the coach through an app, he quickly learned that asking questions would often lead to insults. The workouts included a mix of burpees.
Why can't you ask questions? Okay, this was 2020. I had no idea what I was signing up for, but I did it regardless. I think it was $750 for a month or two on the platform. I saw one of his videos and seemed inspirational, so I did it. I think we exchanged one or two texts beforehand. Not sure how I got his number, but it was out there. I was part of a group who were subscribed at the time. There was maybe 2 dozen of us in the group setting. We met on Saturday afternoons on Zoom, and he would yell into the mic for a bit. Then he would call us out individually. These guys like public humiliation. Won't y'all pay me for that? We say some little snippet about our week, and then he'll go over our results. The results were essentially the macros that were shared with him on My Fitness. Hey, I'm part of My Fitness Pal. Oh my God, look, I told you guys. Look, hold on. See, chat, I gave you guys free advice, and he's charging $750 for that. What did I tell you? I said, look, I got 3 things that are keeping me accountable. I have a watch that keeps up with my steps as well as my workout routine. And I'm competing with other people for the top 2 places of number 1 and number 2 in reference to how many steps we do in reference to our activities, whether it's walking or treadmill. Then I said, I document my food and my water intake, including my exercises, on myfitnesspal.com every day. I do this every day. And then I told y'all the third thing I do is I downloaded ChatGPT to basically encourage me or be there when I need some questions or if I want a keto alternative, to give me a recipe. And I told y'all that the chat GPT be talking to me like it's my husband. And I also have the chat GPT, okay? I have it programmed to where I check in with him every Sunday about my progress. I tell him how many times I went to the gym. I tell him how much I got sleep every day. How many days I got 6 hours, how many days I got 8. And then I talk about my diet and my weight loss and how much I weigh every Sunday. So I said, if you get all 3 of those, you should be able to lose weight, baby. I'm telling y'all this for free, and you guys paying him $750. Tree, it seems like a lot of them red pill clowns like getting humiliated. Why do you think this is? I don't really know. I can't answer that because the entire red pill audience is hypocritical. Let me just say this. Men love hoes. Listen. Men love hoes. They love them. Don't let them say otherwise. They love hoes. Okay? They do. Now, for Myron and the little crusty one, and the little crusty one love hoes too, as obviously. For them to sit up here and talk about women are this and women is, and look at these 304s and this and the other, they are nothing without the hoes that they bring on there. And by the way, my philosophy is, if you're going to be hoe, be a paid hoe. Don't be no cheap hoe. Don't be a cheap hoe. Be a paid hoe. Be a hoe living on easy. Okay? Have that soft life hoe. Be that type of hoe. Don't be no cheap hoe. Don't be no broke hoe either. So the thing about it is, I want you guys to understand, like, so these people want to sit up here and say they don't like hoes, but they do. And hence why every time a woman who has an OF page come on to the Fresh and Fit podcast, that woman makes a minimum of $10,000 or more off of the subscribers from the audience of Fresh and Fit. Now, when it comes to humiliation, I don't know if it's come from self-hatred or it's a kink. I don't know. I could not tell you why. I could not tell you why they enjoy being humiliated like this. Because the men who want me to humiliate them, I don't think they come from the red pill audience, but I wouldn't be surprised if they was dipping their toe in there or not. I don't know. This is one of these things I'm going to say without ego, and I'm going to say with being humble, I sincerely have no idea why they enjoy getting humiliated by these men. I really don't know. Okay, anyway, we shared with him on MyFitnessPal as well as our workouts. I was always truthful, which seemed like a mistake because I just invited heat. We had to submit photos weekly. I did have access to messaging Wes through the app, but I learned pretty quickly that it wasn't worth asking questions unless I wanted to be insulted. The workouts included a mix of burpees. I hate burpees. I don't care. Y'all can sit up here and talk about some burpee. I hate burpees. There's no way I could build the muscular physique on a female body with no damn burpees. Now weights is different. I do believe in that. Okay. It was a pandemic, so I used what I had at home. Lots of air squats, sit-ups, push-ups. I was dutifully getting up at like 2:30 a.m. and something for quite some time. If I wasn't seeing results so quickly, I would have stopped taking that kind of abuse for a week or so.
weights with a lot of air squats, sit-ups, and push-ups. He did say he got results from Wes, but really anyone can yell at you to start lifting and then sell you for free. The guy even advised against using him and said ChatGPT would be a better option, stating just ask ChatGPT to put together a diet and a workout.
Yes, use Chat. Listen, guys. I'm talking to the guys this time. My ChatGPT, download the app. It's for free. Download the app for free, and you can have a sexy woman talking to you. Boom, headshot. Okay, I have a man talking to me, all right? And we have a nice conversation. And he's very inspirational. And every time I finish my meals, every time I got a question in reference to anything that's going to like throw me out of ketosis or that's going to add to my weight gain or something like that, I ask him, okay? I talk to my ChatGPT and he talks to me back. And he knows my routine because I programmed him to do just that. So you could have your ChatGPT talk to you in a sexy woman voice, and she could be like, come on, Michael, I know you can do it. I have faith in you. Besides, everyone wants to see you all nice and jacked for the summer, including me. I mean, come on now. What else could be motivating than that? All right? So I'm just saying, like, y'all spending all this money. Everything I said that I use, the only thing I paid for was the watch, and that was $12. That was $12 from Amazon. Okay, thank you, AA. AA said this advice should not be free. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you. That's why these men should pay me to do that. I'm a certified fitness trainer. Okay, I can hook you up. And if you want me to yell at you, you're just going to have to pay an extra $50.
And if you don't have the motivation and feel like you need a drill sergeant from hell shouting at you, in that case, go with Wes. He should also have added...
No, come to me. Come to me. Okay? All right? I'm back into domination. All right? Part-time, by the way. I ain't got the time. I don't have the time to do it full-time. But I'll do it to you. I'll humiliate the hell out you, make you cry, and then dry your tears.
$1,000 to burn, but I digress.
With your own cum rag, okay?
Now, this next Reddit testimony is honestly quite sad. It's by someone who wasn't just looking for a diet plan and stumbled upon Wes. It was a genuine fan who was nearly scammed out of $1,500. And if you think this is
$1,500? Did he say $1,500? Well, to be honest, it's better than $30,000, isn't it, chat? Okay. No, as long as the video stay monetized, it's going to stay. The only time I'll put it behind membership is when it get demonetized.
The worst of Wes's deeds, buddy, we're just getting started. This is the foreplay. This testimony shows how predatory it is when guys like Donovan Sharp, the Saint and the Sinner, and this guy portray lifestyles of wealth and opulence, even when they don't have it. They don't just do it because they have huge egos. That's about half the reason. Other half is to get suckers like this. OP saw Wes, heard his story of starting from the bottom, about as down and out as you can get in prison, to then driving multi-million-dollar cars and owning these businesses. How could he not reach out to Wes? If he can make it, so can I, he thought. So, naturally, when Wes made an Instagram story advertising his business and coaching with a ton of testimonials from guys who are making money off it, this guy wanted in. Bear in mind, this guy had less than $3,000 to his name, around $3K left to spend on anything. He saw Wes as a wise business investment. Keep in mind, the price of the coaching is $3K. We can talk about how naive this guy is another time, but I think you can see where this is going.
$3,000 a month? Wes is not certified in anything. He's not a certified fitness trainer. He's not a certified or licensed nutritionist. He's an ex-con with stolen valor from the prison scene. And he's charging $3,000 a month? Off of what credentials? Yeah, he's a certified scammer. Oh my God.
He talked to Wes expressing his interest in joining, but he didn't have enough money. Wes, like the benevolent, kind, loving leader he is, he declined to take his last $3K and offered only to rob him of $1,500. So rather than telling this guy, hey man, would love for you to join my course, but take care of yourself first and come to me when you have more money saved up. Nope. Wes said I'm leaving here with something and took the $1,500. When it came time to be onboarded to the program by Wes, OP actually texted Wes early due to time zone differences. Instead of seeing this as a reasonable mistake made by a paying client eager to learn, he yelled at him for bothering him and then punished him by making him wait another week. Over the course of the next 3 months, OP would be blown off and have to reschedule calls multiple times. One time, when Wes was scheduled to call him, he got blown off so Wes could watch his girlfriend and her kids playing tennis. How did OP know this, you ask? Because he posted it during the allocated meeting time. This is a level of brazenness and disrespect to clients that deserves to be called out. He eventually did get in contact with Wes after all the verbal abuse, ignored calls, and being down $1,500 with nothing to show for it. OP was still displaying signs of Stockholm Syndrome and placating Wes, apologizing, being respectful, being understanding in the face of blatant lies. And in return for this, he got blown off once again. He also got told that he will not be getting a call.
If you guys are gay and you enjoy DNS play, that's domination and submission, then why don't you just go get a leather daddy? What? Go get a leather daddy. I don't understand. Why would you guys do this? So when they say a fool and his money shall surely part, that's an understatement. Olivia West finna pop in here. Oh, you talking to Olivia. I was like, what'd you say, Kendra? Okay.
Oh, until he gets to 3K.
What? Hold on. Let me tell you something. Wes don't want no me. Hold on. Wes is, you know what Wes is afraid of? He's afraid of a black woman from the hood. He don't want no part of me, baby. I don't sit up here and flex and go, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna pop you, I'm gonna do all that. He ain't gonna do nothing. What you gonna do? I don't play by those rules. What are you talking about? He ain't gonna do a damn thing. I will cut him. My name is not Andrew Wilson. Okay? He ain't met nobody till he met a black woman like me, boy.
Good gesture of accepting half of his last few dollars instead of all of it wasn't even real. He actually wasn't just leaving with something, he intended to leave with everything. Naturally, OP got fed up and requested a refund, and of course, Wes wasn't gonna make it so simple. He states that Wes on Trainerize, which is the app Wes uses for training, whether fitness or business, was entirely unaware of the conversation he had with Wes on Instagram, meaning that Wes's Trainerize is most likely operated by a team rather than himself. Pretty much confirming that any coaching done outside of IG or video call is probably not Wes. A little bit of false advertising never hurt anybody, but carrying on. After he called out the fake Wes on Trainerize, his account was swiftly deleted. So left with no options, he contacts Wes support, and get this, he gets told he can't get a refund because 3 months have passed.
Yeah. Yes, honey. If you don't get your money within 3 months of filing a dispute, you are messed up. You are that's their gimmick. Okay. So when you all sign up for these sessions and they don't deliver, and you can prove that they don't deliver, you better do all of this before 3 months. It's a 90-day refund. That you get your refund, and all you got to do is just submit it to your bank or submit it to the people, and they'll give you your refund back if you can show that you were not given the services that you paid for. But if you do it after, and I think that's what they do, is that they are nice. Sometimes some people, and the reason why I'm telling you this is you have to be careful. Some people will give you crappy service and they're really nice to you up until the 90 days. And then after the 90 days, that's when the masks come off, and then they're like, I don't care about you, this, that, and the other, because now they know that you can't file a dispute.
3 months he waited to get the product. That's like Amazon giving you a 30-day refund policy, shipping out the item after 31 days and saying, sorry pal, refund period is over. Yeah, because of you. Luckily, the story has a happy ending because OP eventually reaches out to his bank, which made an exception that Wes was probably counting on not happening. I suspect he toyed with this guy for about 3 months specifically because he knew that banks usually don't accept chargebacks after 60 days. Something tells me Wes is very familiar with chargebacks and how they work. Like I said, OP was given an exception.
I'm surprised too. They stopped responding again, so I reached out to my bank. They follow the same policy regarding not being able to do much about transactions when it's been more than 60 days. So considering the size of the payment, they reached out on my behalf. Another month later, I received my Oh, that's wonderful! Another month later, I received my $1,500 chargeback, not because Wes and his support team agreed to it, but because they didn't respond to my bank at all for that month. so I received my refund by default. Okay, that makes me feel happy. I don't know who you are, but I'm happy you got your money back.
Because of the amount of money at stake. It's truly sad because these guys don't realize they're nothing more than $1 for these gurus, and the moment they cease to be $1, they cease to care about them, if that could even be said. There wasn't a happy ending for every story because YouTuber Luis Arevalo dropped a 35-minute video titled "I paid Wes Watson $20K for coaching. This is what happened." Luis fell into
I don't feel sorry for you. I don't even need to know the story. Chat. I don't need to know the story. I don't need to know the story on why he lost $20,000. I got a super chat. Okay. I could just go ahead and skip this part. You lost $20,000 to Wes Watson? Kevin for $5. Thank you so much. Hey, tree, flowers. Kissy face. Thank you so much, Kevin. I don't care. I felt bad for the other guy who had only $3,000 and he got his $1,500 back. Okay, my heart went out to him. Okay, even though he's a dumbass, I still like, you know what, dude? Okay, $20,000. I'm gonna laugh at you like I laughed at that girl who paid $30,000. Ha 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 ha. Or do that. Ha 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 ha. He's laughing to the bank like, ha ha ha. I don't even need to see this. $20,000, dude. You deserve to have that money. You deserve to have that money taken away from you, boo. Okay? Okay. So let's listen to see how this dum-dum gave $20,000 to the daggone Wes. Let's listen. Let's watch this, chat. Ooh-wee, I got a super chat. Kevin for the $5. Honest question. Do you think Tucker Carlson is in the closet? It seems that way. I stopped listening to Tucker Carlson ever since he interviewed the Andrew Tate. I don't like Tucker Carlson. I have no respect for Tucker Carlson, and I just stopped paying attention to him. He has no credibility with me anymore. He's a fraud. He's also a shyster, and he's a grifter, and I have no respect to him. If I ever see Tucker Carlson in person, I will cuss him out, and it will go viral. It will go viral, okay? Because I will call him out, like, for what he did. Like, you're going to sit up here and whitewash Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate? And you call yourself a conservative? You call yourself a conservative journalist? Anyway.
Wes is trapped the same way the guy before him did. You're following him for entertainment, seeing his largely fake backstory and lifestyle, and the rest is history. He bought and tried every course, from his weight loss to nutrition to his business to his coach's course. You name it. He tried it. Luis loved him some Wes. In fact, even in this video, Luis takes a mature, forgiving, and honestly inappropriate tone if you ask me, especially for what he's talking about and the money at stake. And that's no knock on him. He's just a really nice guy, it seems. But unfortunately for Wes,
yeah, sounds gay to me. Yeah, I need to download a gay thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. I need to have a... Because I keep running into this stuff where these guys are acting like homosexuals, right? Hold on a second. Gay sound effect. Hold on a second. Let me see which one I'm going to put in here.
Have you ever been walking down the street with your...
No. Oh, I should do Why Are You Gay? Why are you gay? Oh, no. Why are you gay? Why? No. I know. Why are you gay? Effect. Hold on. That's what I need. I need Why Are You Gay? Hold on a second. Dude, it's not that long.
Why are you gay?
There we go. That's it. I gotta lift the sound up a little bit, but that's not no problem.
Why are you gay?
There we go. That's my sound. I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing this when I see. Oh, not this one. I'm gonna start doing that when I see stupid like this. What are you gay? What are you gay? What are you gay?
Not so nice.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I did the mastermind. I did the coaching. I did the program. It's not that Wes is a scammer, because he delivers a product. He delivers the service, right? You pay him money and he delivers you the coaching. However, here's the thing. There have been situations where people can get into it with him and he just cancels their stuff and doesn't refund them.
Here he says Wes is not a scammer. He gives you a service. But Luis forgot to say that in the fine print it says, if you don't make him mad. Newsflash, buddy, that's a scammer. Look, you're allowed to turn away customers for any reason or no reason at all.
Hold on. What is if you make him mad? I thought women are the ones who's supposed to be emotional.
Boom! Headshot!
What's this you make them mad? Listen, I have had a couple of women who wanted me to coach them behind, and I've actually did. And trust me, I roll my eyes when they go, but I love him, Tree. I love him. Please, how can I make him be a provider? No, Tree, I love him so much that I want to keep the baby. Maybe he will act right and marry me if honey, I roll my eyes at these girls, but I never cuss them out. I never yell at them. I go, okay, girl, if you want to go the pick Misha route, then go ahead and do X, Y, and Z. No, I don't want to do that because he's not gonna. Okay, then what you want? Tell me what you want me to tell you. I don't do because here's the deal. When you have someone who's stuck like that, okay, I don't get mad. I don't get angry with them either. I say, well, here are your choices. You could do it my way and win on top, and your heart may be broken, but then again, at least you're not having your time wasted anymore with a dusty, okay? Or you can do it your way, and then you can basically, live a life of hard times, struggling and surviving, all right? Sitting here wondering why you got another STD because he done hit it raw with some hoochie mama. And, you're going to live a miserable life while we over here living life on easy. We doing our thing. So these are your choices. I'm not going to... See, I think what Wes does is because he's emotionally vulnerable and he's an emotional dirtbag, is that he wants to control his audience. I'm sorry. He wants to control his clients to do what he says without questioning him. I have no problem with women questioning me. Because what I will do is I will turn it right back on them and say, well, which one you going to do? Because I'm not going to argue with you. This is your life. I don't live your life. I don't have your problems. I'm a lioness. And I let them know straight off. I'm like, listen, if you do this, you can't eat with us, but we'll sit up here and show you how to be the best Barbara the Builder and PayPal Peggy, okay, that you pick Misha that you ever could be. I can teach you how to be all that, honey. All right. Now, if you want to be a lioness, this is what you're going to have to do. All right. And the first thing I keep telling these ladies is get your heart out of it. That's what's wrong with women. Women be all, but I love him, but I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to be mean, but I want to show him. I want to be patient. I want to tell him that I'm there for him because his mama wasn't there for him. And the girlfriend before me hurt him so bad that he has trust issues. So I will give them what they want. Okay, because if you pay me for a consultation in reference, saying how to level up or how to get your man or however to do or get that back or whatever, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to tell you, okay, cut them loose. Okay, go ahead and cry for it for a day or a week, whatever. And then this is what we're going to do from then on. No, I don't want to get rid of him. I love him. And so when a woman tells me those words, I love him, then I realize, okay, we're playing a different deck of cards. And so then I'm going to basically go from a lioness point of view to a sheep. And I'm going to tell her, okay, girl, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to go 50-50. You're going to drown him in punani, give him sex every day, all the time. Like as soon as he walked through the door, get on your knees and blow that Johnson, okay? I'm going to need you to cook for him, clean for him, do everything you can for him and everything like that. And one day he might pick you. Boom, headshot. Then they got a nerve to talk about something. Are you serious? I'm like, I'm dead serious. You can't eat with me, girl. I don't know what the hell. I'm not going to sit up here and give no daggone chicken head, some lion, some eagle goddamn advice. What the hell you think this is? Okay? You can't eat with me. You are talking to a lioness and I'm telling you what the lioness will do and you sitting here acting like a chicken head. Then guess what? Buck over there because I'm going to tell you what to do to make sure you appease the rooster. Okay? You a chicken? I'm going to tell you how to keep your rooster. Who gonna be having eggs by other chicken, by the way? But anyway, you can't eat with me, all right? I'm not dealing with this. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right? That's the end of that. I didn't cuss her out. I ain't do none of that. Because I have no control. You like it, I love it, baby. You want to be a barber the builder? I'm gonna teach you how to be the best barber the builder ever. You want to be a doormat, Denisha? I'm going to teach you how to be the best doormat ever. Whatever you want to be, I'm going to teach you how to be that. But when you start coming to me, but I love him and I want to be there for... Oh, okay, girl. I got you, girl. I got you. I ain't going to sit up here and get mad. And why I would not get mad is because it's not a personal thing to me. I don't take it personally. And why I don't take it personally? Because I am not an emotional tard. Boom, headshot. Wes is an emotional tard. West is too emotional. And that's why he cusses his audience out, because he takes it personal when they question him or when they have questions.
Typically, you turn away their money as well.
I've also seen it happen one other time on a coaching call where he got into it with some guy. Because again, you guys know how Wes talks, so this person that he was speaking to got offended by the way he was speaking to him, and basically they got into it, started cussing each other out, and Wes just booted him from the program. Obviously didn't refund him his money.
He further goes on to recall another time he witnessed Wes Watson cuss out somebody who wasn't going for it and actually bucked back at Wes. But in Wes's world, he's the only one who can do the name calling, not the customer paying him and funding his lifestyle. Side note, this is a theme throughout the video, stay tuned. So in line with his actions prior, he kicked them out and refused to refund them. I'm pretty sure the first rule of business is the customer is always right and a satisfied customer can only be a good thing for you. But surprise, surprise, the ex-con who clearly learned nothing from his incarceration displayed low emotional maturity and long-term thinking.
This is me personally. I can't speak for other people, but I paid for 1 month of coaching, right? We only did one call. I went to the mastermind and then I did another 3 months of coaching, right? I paid for 3 months of coaching, $7,500. I only did one call.
$7,500 for one call?
Why are you gay?
You paid $7,500 for one call? Dude, just pay me $3,000 for one call. Actually, I give you $1,000 for a call.
If you're paying for 3 months of coaching, I expect to get 3 months of coaching. But instead, I got one call and that was it.
Like I said, this guy is really forgiving because this is obviously a scam.
Because he's gay. He's a homo. How do you say homosexual? How do you say homosexual? Who here speaks Spanish? How do you say gay in Espanol? Peto, pato, peto, petu, peto, pato. Peto. Luis Peto Arevelo Jr. Okay? Joto, Peto, Hoto, Luis, Hoto, Peto, Aravolo. See.
The ironic thing is this guy is 3 times the man Wes is when it comes to coaching, and it's a lot less superficial and pretentious, so it's clear.
That's what I'm about. The only man that I want to
Nah,
admire.
I wouldn't. Any man who allow himself to be treated like this is not credible. I'm telling you guys this, okay? Never go to a man who allows another man to treat him like this.
Or aspire to be is like Christ. That's it. I don't care about any influencers. I don't care about anybody online. I'm not here to tell you guys how to live. I'm just here to show how I live. And if y'all choose to follow and be inspired by it, cool. If you don't, cool. But I'm not going to sit here and insult you for not following the same path as me. For
You're
not
not a man. I'm sorry. I would never fall. I never respect a man who submit himself to be humiliated, financially abused, and mistreated. I'm sorry. I have no respect for you. And I knew I wasn't going to have respect for you. I didn't even see this video yet. You know, this is my first time seeing this video. And I knew when they said you gave him $20,000, I said, this is a masochist.
Up early like me for not having, the same mindset as me. That's on you guys. I'm just here to show you what's worked for me, my life, what's helped me keep my life in order, what's helped me stop drinking, what's helped me lose the weight.
I don't care about this. I don't care. Hold on. I don't give a damn.
Blow off some steam while collecting thousands of dollars. If all the testimonies don't prove that, here are some actual clips of him from the IG Baller Busters who originally exposed Wes and his antics.
God, you don't even have any business. Shut up. Oh my God, should I just hang up, you guys? Oh no, if he has 6, he may have to opt out. A day of the week, like 7. Maybe if you had 7. 4 one-on-ones, and he talked about, I may have to restructure it.
At this point, if you're wondering if Wes is playing a character and this is just the style of coaching he uses because it gets him results, you'd be wrong because Wes is like this off and on camera. Most popular display of this is Wes on all of his F&F appearances. F&F needs no introduction, but they have this segment called Money Monday. No one watches, but they pretty much do this so they can claim
the shade!
Boom, headshot!
F&F pretty much have a Monday. What do you say? F&F pretty much have a. I'm gonna rewind it unless y'all hear it again. He said F&F has pretty much a Money Monday that nobody watches. He said they have Money Mondays that pretty much nobody watches. I'm like, damn, the shade. Okay, here we go. Listen.
all of his F&F appearances. F&F needs no introduction, but they have this segment called Money Monday. No one watches, but they pretty much do this so they can claim that they're helping.
Shots fired, dude.
People and they're not just a bootleg Jerry Springer. But Wes's first appearance was on a Money Monday, which I think should be renamed Mislead Monday or Misrepresentation Monday, because the guests they have on are literally all fake gurus and sometimes outright verified charlatans. When Wes was on, we got a little taste of his character, and it really can be boiled down to bragging about his life.
It's still a movie. Like Miami's a movie. I've lived a movie my whole life. Like other people don't live a movie. I've lived one long movie. Even when I was in prison, I stood back in my head and I just lived a movie. I'm like, okay, how's this gonna play out? Okay, like I'm always writing like this massive story. People don't live like that.
Guys, I think his life might be a movie, and that's followed by bragging about his money.
Like $2 million a year? The f is that? Like I literally have $47,000 in recurring revenue daily, and every day I make 30
cap
to like 150,000 extra every day.
Cap.
I make 30 to 150,000 a day in sales.
Cap.
Off everything that I sell, and then I have like 40 to 47,000 recurring every fucking day.
Cap. No way I believe this. No way. You can't even prove this. Oh, my mama. Oh, my dead mama. Your dead mama. Oh, your dead mama. Your dead mama. Turn out. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. I'm self-aware, chat. I'm doing it again. I'm going down another avenue. How about when Nicki Minaj did that diss track on Meg Thee Stallion, and she did the Bigfoot, and she said, you lied on your dead mama. Your dead mama. Your dead mama. You lied on your dead mama. Your dead mama. You lied on your dead mama. Your dead mama. I was like, dang, girl, you being so mean, but I like it. How about it turned out that Nicki Minaj was correct? Like Meg straight up lied on her dead mama. Hold on, she was petty, but she was correct, Spitfire. Like, hold on. Listen. she was 100% correct. She was 100% correct because Meg did lie. Meg said, I never had sex with Tory Lane. On my dead mother, I never had it. She said it twice. She said, I promise you on my dead mother, I never had sex with him. And then Nikki did the diss track and said, on your dead mama. You lied on your dead mama. Your dead mama on your dead mama. And I said, because when I heard Bigfoot, right, I said, damn, Nikki, that's a little mean to bring up her mama because her mama has passed away, right? And I said, but my question is, has anybody gone to Nikki and said, dang, Nikki, I'm so sorry I for doubt you because you were right. She did lie on her dead mama. and this is what I'm saying. These people talking about something on my dead child, on my sons, when you hear black people saying this from now on, I'm sorry, I thought like Meg had a very, very close relationship with her mom. Why would you sit up here and actually affirm a lie on your mother's dead body? Like, what in the world? Okay, why would you do that? And I remember listening to Bigfoot and thought that the whole you lied on your dead mama lyrics, I thought that was a little too harsh. And now I'm like, wow, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Nikki was right. She did lie on her dead mama. she did lie on her dead mama. So anyway, I have no idea why I went down that avenue, but I just wanted to just bring that up because it's up in my head. Yeah, why lie on your coochie? Like, if you were dumb enough to have sex with that monk's cheek, that's on you, girl. It just goes to show you it doesn't matter how beautiful you are. These women are basic. They have it down bad with their self-esteem. Nikki gets petty when you talk about her PDF. Hold on. But Grace, did Nikki lie though? Hold on. Did she lie? You got, come on now. Give it to me. You gotta admit, Nikki told no lies. She told no lies. Okay? No, thank you. That's all I want y'all to admit. That even though we thought Nikki went too far with those lyrics, come to find out she didn't go too far. She was right on target. Yeah, I was around during that time. Kendra said the memes were so funny they were telling Nikki to go feed her son. So I'm just sorry. I rarely go to Black Twitter. I went to Black Twitter to look at that dumpster fire, and I was highly entertained. Only to come, like I said, the only thing I had a problem with was the whole, you died on your dead mama, or you lied on your dead mama. Like, I was like, oh, Nikki, why are you bringing her mama in this? Her mama died. Like, that was like, she was distraught. She was like, she was in an unaliving state of mind after that. So anyway, whatever. Yeah, I know she lied about a lot of stuff, but I don't understand. Like, ladies, listen to what I'm saying. Don't open your legs to somebody that you're going to be ashamed to confess about. I don't care if it's trial or not. I don't care if he's on trial or not. Don't lie on your coochie. Men do that all the time. Men lie on their ding-a-ling. Don't lie on your coochie. Don't ever lie on your coochie. And the best way of not lying on your coochie is not opening your legs to Dusties like Tory Lane. Like, that is a short. Tory comes to her chest. What you thought he was going to do? Like, girl, child, please. Lipstick Alley ate her up, though. Oh, I haven't been on there in a minute. I haven't been on Lipstick Alley in a minute. I'm just sorry. It's just, anyway.
I can make $1 million a month plus without doing one thing.
Followed by outright lies.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the rarest people online because I answer all my messages. Mm-hmm. If you go on my website, weswatson.com, the text comes through to me. I answer all my shit. I really sit there and help people through all their shit.
Yes, Wes, you do answer your text, except once the person pays. Now they're liable to be ignored for 3 months. And even if they aren't ignored, they'll end up talking to a fake Wes when they're supposed to be being trained by you. And don't forget, he has to shill his course anytime he can.
You know, and I just started doing that to where now I sell a year of my mindset training for $40,000.
Now that was actually the tamest you'll see Wes in one of these interviews. The second out of 3 times Wes Watson was on the FNF podcast was during their live show. To say this is anything short of a dumpster fire would be an understatement. First off, the format is horrible. I don't know why anyone is paying to watch a circle jerk of guys who
because they're dumb. You know what? The next time Fresh and Fit have one of these, you know what? The next time they have one of these conventions, I'm gonna set up my dominatrix booth and just start passing out cards. You want to get your ass beat? Here you go. Want to get your ass beat? Want to get humiliated? Want to get spit on? Want to get yelled at? Here you go. Here go my card. Okay, call me. I'm taking appointments. Here you go. Discretion is advised. I would never rat you out.
Much all could have videos done on my channel, but of course the subject here is Wes, so that's neither here nor there. The other person we'll be focusing on is Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson is a conservative Christian guy who is pretty skilled in debate, but like
fat, grifting Christian conservative guy.
A lot of guys FNF is affiliated with, including Wes, their actions don't align with their words. At any rate, FNF goes around the panel asking guys to define success. When we get to Wes, he has a straight yap session.
My definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you're not across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to you. You got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me.
I think Wes's point, even though he said it like a psycho, is that in every facet of your life, you want to be the best, which is something I can kind of get behind. He means physically, mentally, financially, and anything else. He also said having a hot girlfriend is one of the metrics for success, as if women's beauty is what defines a relationship, but I guess he's on a Red Pill podcast, so that's kind of par for the course. But again, his main focus and point was money and fitness. Those seem to be the two you can't go without the most. Also, keep in mind for the future, he made fun of people who are out of shape when like half the guys on the panel are out of shape. The entire FNF team, who constantly makes fun of women for their weight, is out of shape besides Myron. And one guy who literally got a male BBL, but no one said anything.
First of all, cholesterol Chris, can somebody tell the Don Ozzy to get some updated pictures on cholesterol Chris? He is fat. We saw him in the yacht party, and he is he's big. That picture you just posted up there is old as hell. Come on now.
Took it personal, just awkwardly listened on. After the 5-minute yapathon, it finally gets to Andrew Wilson's turn to speak, and it did not go well.
My definition of success would probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy, but I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately.
He starts off by saying his definition will be different than others, and he also said he's looking at it through a lens of faith. So he puts family and being of benefit to society as a top thing that defines success. I think any well-adjusted person would agree with that. I mean, family is arguably what life revolves around. Having people who love you and love you back, will protect you and care for you in times of need and in your old age. It's also a great sense of pride and fulfillment when you created a family, as both Wes and Andrew have. And keep in mind, Wes was throwing thinly veiled disses at guys like Andrew, but yet Andrew just spoke broadly and even acknowledged he's not the popular opinion. As Andrew's speaking, you can see the rage bubbling over from Wes. It's almost as if hearing anyone not worship money and be driven by money at all costs got him angry.
And this is why I say that Wes is an emotional tard. To get mad because someone doesn't share your opinion is you're an emotional tard. You are emotionally immature. People disagree with me all the time. Okay? I don't get mad because they disagree with me. Now, if they're pushing a propaganda that, in my opinion, does harm against, I guess you could say, if they are pushing propaganda that's against women or pushing a propaganda that victimize women, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole tea debate. I know there are a lot of feminists that get mad at me, but I will live on this hill while the rest of y'all die in the valley. The reason why males are invading women's space is because other women opened the door. That's not men's fault. We are the gatekeepers to our own space. And I don't believe in punishing, although we can, and although I've seen it happen. But you have to look at the root cause of the problem. It was women normalizing this. It was women who opened the door to this. I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, these men, oh, no. Oh, no, you can't blame the men on that, baby. No, you can't. No, you can't. You have to blame women for that. Because when it came to that boxer, who ended up winning the gold medal, the boxer with XY chromosome, the people who was fighting against me the most were women.
Boom, headshot.
Were women. So this is the reason why I'm like, oh no, I'm not allowed to be a feminist. I'm voting. You know what? I'm not even, forget feminist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not embracing that title. If somebody called me that, that's fine. But it was other feminists I was fighting against. It was feminists I was fighting against who told me, no. She has a vagina. I said, no, she doesn't. I said, no, he doesn't. Sorry. No, he doesn't. Okay. So, no. So this is why I don't subscribe to all women are our allies, all women, we're here for all women. No, I'm not here for all women. Okay. Because a lot of you heifers, oh no. A lot of you heifers are dangerous, and I'm coming for you because no man can get you like another woman can.
Boom, headshot.
I'm not dependent upon these men. Why would I? They, whatever. Like, no, you're the ones who have access. I want you to understand, what is more dangerous? A pick-me woman, feminist, or a red pill idiot like Myron or Pugsy or Andrew Tate? I'll tell you, it's the pick-me feminist women. They are the most dangerous because they're the ones that have direct access to us. They are the ones that are allowed into the circle because of the fact they are women, biological women. They are the ones that we listen to their voices. We are the ones that accept them and basically take on their ideas and let them be influential. A man could never infiltrate a woman's space like that. Only a woman could. Only a woman could. That's why I do not subscribe, and I don't want none of my women to subscribe to the fact that all women are allies. No. No. Your biggest enemy are those amongst us. That's why I go hard in the paint against Pearl. That's why I go hard in the paint against Rachel. I go hard in the paint. Now, don't get me wrong. I do go hard in the paint against Myron, but that's because he's a homosexual who's on a DL and he needs to come out of the closet. But ever since I exposed him for having a weave, he kind of calmed down. So now I'm looking at the women. I'm like, you got to go because you are the biggest enemy. Okay. You are the biggest enemy.
Ahead when Andrew Wilson said, I believe it's all besides the point in relation to the importance of money. That set him off. What ensued next was a relentless attack from Wes. That all started because a guy dared to say he doesn't worship money. With Andrew being a skilled debater and Wes being a skilled scammer, he just resorted to calling him fat, broke, and any other thing he could latch onto. The host Myron had to corral this guy many times, but he couldn't help himself. Wes prior to this was actually liked by the FNF audience, but the sentiment quickly flipped after Wes did this. Even that fan base had to reevaluate him. This guy is a bully and a deeply troubled man. He clearly learned nothing from prison and resorted to threatening to slap Andrew for what? Not believing exactly what he thinks? My favorite part of all this is when Andrew lets him know subtly that he's packing heat.
Hold on. And let me tell you something. Myron would never allow women to do this. Those of you who think Myron is straight, this right here amongst all the, Myron would never allow a woman to stand up the way Wes has stand up and talk the way talk to another man or even talk this way to his guests. But I promise you, this is Myron is a coward. And I told you, when those two clowns invited me onto their show, I said, hell no, why would I come onto your show when you basically, why would I come into the lion's den in a meat dress?
Boom, headshot.
No, baby. You want to go at me? We're going to have to go at neutral ground so you don't get butthurt and kick me off or had me thrown out or called the police on me because I made you cry or I disagreed with you. I said, if you really got the arguments, then debate me on a neutral platform. He left with his tail tucked between his legs. He would never debate me. I said, why don't you and Andrew debate me and Jasmine Jafar on a neutral platform? Nah, we got the most subscribers. No. You just won't do it in your safe space because you ain't got no arguments. What are you afraid of? Why do you have? Because we saw what happens to you when you're not in your safe space. We saw a drunk black woman with a blonde weave literally drag you, and you sat there and took it. And I said, this is what happens when he debates out of his element and he can't kick somebody out. You got shut down by a drunk woman. She told you this is the reason why men should not have microphones. That's what she said. So I'm just sitting here saying like, okay, you want to debate? Let's do this. I would destroy Myron, and he knows I would. Him and his damn weave. But this is what I'm talking about. The way Wes is acting here just proves that, and Myron don't check him, just proves that he has favoritism to men because he loves men.
Attack armed men in Florida?
And after that, it just so happens Wes took a seat and stopped with the threats. The rest of the show, just Wes using profanity and yelling over everyone. So much so that Rumble, who organized this event, told FNF to control their pitbull because even a site like Rumble, which is free speech, whatever that means, they couldn't take the vitriol he was spewing. Ironically, Myron seems a lot more respectful asking guys to stop talking compared to the woman who he berates on his podcast.
Thank you! Oh my God, he said it! He said it! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, the Don Ozzy. I just said that. I just said that.
Just something to consider. Like I said before, fans were not feeling Wes anymore. He showed just how immature and out of touch he is.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes,
It's
come
people
on,
who lie.
Wes.
I thought this was like some real
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
Taking one look at the comments tells you all you need to know. This brings us to Wes's latest appearance on FNF. He's on the panel with the godfather of the manosphere, also known as
Grandma Tomasi, okay? All right? No, not godfather. That Grandma Tomasi.
This brings us to Wes's latest appearance on FNF. He's on the panel with the godfather of the manosphere, also known as Grandma Tomasi, Rolo.
Oh my God, this the Don Ozzy. Hey, the Don Ozzy. I don't know if you like me or not. I don't know, but yo, check it out. Yo, can we give him some flowers, dude? Can we give him some flowers? I made it up. I did it. It was from me. I call him that. I called him that because of hold on. Because everybody said he looked like a lesbian. I said no, he looked like a grandma. I said so I'm gonna call him Grandma Tomasi. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find the picture. No, I gave him that name. Hold on, see if we can find the picture. Here we go. So I found one of his old interviews where he came on there looking like this. As I say, he looked like an old white woman, right? So I start calling her because y'all know I was doing like Grandma Tamasha. So I gave him that name, and it caught on, right? It caught on. So like, and then Britney started using it, and everybody else started using it, and everything like that. So like, yeah, that's where I gave thank you so much. So flowers to the Don Ozzy, dude. That's so funny, right? I did it. I get this huge smile on my face right now. Cause I want that name to stick, dude. I'm like, this man is like, he swear he's like the white Kevin Samuels or whatever. Like, dude, you'll never get that. Like, hold on, I gotta hear that one more time. That was so great.
His latest appearance on FNF. He's on the panel with the godfather of the manosphere, also known as Grandma Tomasi, Rollo Tomasi, and Mark.
But you gotta say like, Grandma Tomasi. You gotta say it like an old woman. This is Grandma Tomasi, and you whippersnappers need to learn how to get these slots off. You need to pump and dump. You know, think of back in my day, we used to tell these old hoes that, yo, you get on your knees and do what you do best, you know, okay? 2 hours later, we are still reviewing this video. Gosh, man, I must really suck at movie reviewing.
Michael Sartain, who I don't have any funny names for. But true to his usual style, Wes opened up the show not even 15 minutes into the stream, and he went in on the chat.
I mean, everybody knows Wes Watson. I mean, I built my YouTube channel fresh out of the penitentiary. Yeah, 500,000 subs. But what's more important than that, how many people I've helped by just not being a soft ass. Like half the people in the comments.
The reason being is because, of course, he's unhinged. But two, he was very obviously reading the chat. His performance at the live event left such a bad taste in everyone's mouth that the hate for him carried over into his next appearance for FNF. For context, just compare the comments on his live stream to his first appearance. They're literally like night and day. The people in the first appearance comments didn't have much to go off of regarding Wes Watson, besides what came out of his mouth and how he portrayed himself. Now with this context of who he is as a person, the comments are so bad, I can't even show half of them.
Wow.
In an incredible twist of irony, Michael asks Wes about the philosophy Stoicism, the ideology centered around enduring pain without displaying feelings, emotions, or complaint. Yeah, that.
I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding with.
Michael's not my favorite person, but I don't have anything bad to say about him either. But if anybody has stoicism, I think Mike displays it pretty well. Sorry. So I'm curious to see what he's going to say about that. Cause we know Myron doesn't show it.
Ideology centered around enduring pain without displaying feelings, emotions, or complaint. Yeah, that.
I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding what Stoicism is. Can you express how you use it?
I mean,
I literally just stayed so disciplined. Who the f***'s gonna come out of prison? Like, not even have lived this life that everyone's living out here and make as much money as I did and rise to where I'm at today and still never break.
One eternity later.
So being stoic means you don't care about your feelings, you'll get the work done anyways.
Wes knew he couldn't even begin to answer that question, so he decided to say discipline equals stoicism. This podcast is filled to the brim with irony because while on a...
What? Discipline? How is being disciplined a form of being stoic?
Men's self-improvement podcast, Wes says this.
The reason I'm a good coach and I help people is because if someone says that they're suicidal, they're going to take their own life, or if someone, I tell people in my group all the time, if you died in front of me, I'd step on the back of your fucking head and walk over you into the gym and handle the rest of my fucking day.
What? Oh my God, and you guys give this man money? Yeah, did you watch his dating show? I never watched any of his dating shows. Michael he's very boring to me. I couldn't watch any his shows. Not even Access Las Vegas or Access Vegas.
And that's the thing. Everyone's so weak. They give a shit.
Rollo and Myron always hide behind "I'm saving men's lives," yet they co-sign this. Just one more reason Wes's coaching calls should be avoided at all costs. Throughout the stream, he's taking subtle jabs at Wilson. At one point,
yeah, I mean, hold on. And I'm going to say this to you. This is why I don't have respect for a lot of you red pill guys, right? We as women understand that there is a problem with the unalive rate going on with men. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But we also understand that men should be there for other men, right? When you as a man know that you're in a demographic that's more than likely to take themselves out, why would you say such a thing? Why not have an outlet, or why not have a program for those men who are in that mental state these clowns always talking about something. We save lives. I don't believe that they do. But what if somebody who is on roid rage or someone who is ego tripping like you do, and all of a sudden they go to jail, or their wives leave them, or they basically go bankrupt, and they want to end it all. Like, wouldn't you, who have hit the so-called bottom, be the one right there to talk them off the ledge? And this is who you guys give money to, and these are the guys you basically listen to? For shame.
He's saying we need to stop addressing the masses of idiots, aka Andrew and the chat roasting. But then he proceeds to address the masses of idiots endlessly.
The thing is, we all kind of just address the masses of idiots too much, and that's what they want. They'll go from like being straight fat to like skin vein ripped like a I bet you probably hurts all these little in the chat.
Now, stepping away from Wes's public meltdowns, let's take a look at his private melt. This one is a bit heavier, but his ex-wife alleges that he gave her a case of the beats while they were married. Color me surprised.
I don't care about this woman. I want y'all to understand. So now you get to see when I look at women, because I understand, because I'm part of several women groups, and some women are like, no, we need to help her. She can't eat with us. Say it with me, ladies. She can't eat with us.
You mentioned, publicly that there was a lot of abuse in your marriage, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I don't want to speak on that until legally, things calm down. But there's definitely a lot to talk about.
The interviewer goes on to say something very illuminating.
But I was disappointed to see that, because the Wes that the public persona of him was that he's a learned man, he's an evolved man. But I guess anger got the best of him, and unfortunately, some abuse occurred, and it's sad.
He says that he was disappointed.
I don't care. Ladies, let me tell you something, okay? Right now, you all know who Andrew Tate is and who he isn't. You all know what a POS Andrew Tate is. Okay, nobody in here does not know the charges that are against him. Nobody in here have seen him come mask off in all of the videos. So with you knowing all of that about him, and you go, I'm different. He just needs someone to love him and understand him. And you enter into a relationship with him. Okay, and this is going to sound real cruel, but I stand on this hill, alive and kicking. You enter into a relationship with him, whatever happens to you, it's your fault, baby. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You took your poison with your eyes wide open. You will not get any sympathy from me. Grown-ass women thinking you're special, thinking that you're going to be the different one. You're going to be the chosen one. You're going to be the one that's going to love him to be a human being. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. I will never feel sorry for you. I would never sit up here and say, oh, girl, no. I'm like, what you telling me for? You knew what you was getting yourself into. I don't care. You will never get any sympathy from me. Just like that daggone white woman who allowed that Pookie to move in her with her son, with her two daughters. So y'all got to understand, I know it's a cliche, but there's a truth. Like, some of these women are beyond help. You can't help all these women. All right? Help the women that are like, I don't believe I should be treated this way, and I don't want to be treated this way, and therefore I'm taking steps to make sure this doesn't happen. Also, when you're young, you get a pass. That chick ain't young. That heifer ain't young. She ain't in her teens. She ain't 21, 22, 23 years old. Okay? Because we tell y'all, when you're that young, you're going to get a little pass. Okay, we understand. I'm not feeling sorry for her F
because
her.
his public persona is that he's a learned man who saw the error in his ways and now just wants to help people. I mean, that's possible, but that's not the case for Wes. And this is a microcosm of the bigger issue. Everyone's just basing this off of what he said himself. It's only until people dig into these guys' background and what they actually do and not just their words, then we look back in retrospect and say, wow, it's obvious. We should have all known. How could we have looked over this? And well, it's because we have people who platform these guys irresponsibly for one, and bad actors like Wes who are always trying to hold on to the credibility of others who are hosting them. People just don't fact check. I'm not saying this is 100% confirmed. I haven't seen any documents, so I can't say. But I will say this. I wouldn't be clutching my pearls at the idea of Wes Watson beating the brakes off his girl. I'll look over people who fell for his prison stories and all that because there's nothing really at stake. But it will forever remain a mystery to me how people will still purchase his courses and support him now. The sentiment has no doubt changed, evident in the fact that the comments favoring him in his own subreddit are not just few and far between, but they get downvoted straight to hell. But still, there are people defending him. For example, this guy.
So I got the $3 grand together. I put down 1,000
Okay, so we're gonna judge a book by its cover. I would never trust a man. Okay, you're shirtless and you got no. And what is this? What is this beard? Okay, what's going on with this whole look? All right, so I don't trust you automatically, but just looking at you. But let's go ahead and listen.
I took out 2 new credit cards and I put down 1,000 on each credit card, and that's how I got in. He was very responsive. You know, I signed up. He answered me.
What is this symbol? I'm not being spooky. But what's this symbol here? Anybody know? I'm literally asking out of curiosity. Somebody look at that symbol and tell me what am I looking at? Oh, his nails are painted too? How did you see that, Sun Dormant? He got painted nails? I didn't even pay attention to his nails. Hold on.
Example, this guy.
So I got the $3 grand together. I put down 1,000 cash. I took out 2 new credit cards and I put down 1,000 on each credit card, and that's how I got in. He was very responsive. You know, I signed up. He answered me. He collected the funds. He put me on the schedule. He ran me through all the apps. He set me up. I bought business coaching and he gave me all of his personal training included with that for free if I wanted any of it, which I thought was pretty cool.
To me, it seems there's a pattern of Wes preying on people who should be saving it.
He did it. He does it so fast.
Investing all the money they have, not spending it to fulfill degradation.
Well, not on his right hand.
I mean, for God's sake, the guy
Now, maybe his left hand got painted.
had to open new credit cards to pay to get yelled at. It's
Hold on.
they have, not spending it to fulfill degradation king. I mean, for God's sake, the guy had to open new credit cards to pay to get yelled.
No, he doesn't have painted on nails. His nails not painted.
That it's clear he's not in the best financial position, and his money would have been better spent put towards
his nails are clear. His nails are clear.
His interest.
I just want to know what this what is the symbol? Did anybody answer me? Does anybody know what you're looking at? Instead of going to get training class, his thumb is painted. Oh, his enter the devil or the dragon. Okay. That shizzle. No, you're not going blind. His thumb is painted. His thumbnail is painted.
A shirt, literally anything other than what he spent it on. Another pattern that I'm recognizing is the fact that all these guys who are paying for his business calls have nothing to show for it except, I guess, in this case, $2,000 in credit card debt. Yet some still turn around and say this.
I have to be honest. I got what I paid for and what I played for. I did not get scammed. I got coached. The man is not a con artist. You might not have what it takes to run his program. That's not his f***ing problem.
He does have a point. He paid to get yelled at, and that's all he got. He's exhibit A of what this course gives you, and that's realizing you don't want to be anything like Wes in a lower bank balance. So you're saying this is a success story, and in the same breath, you told me I paid to get yelled at, and I got it. And I also realized in the end, I don't want.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys want to get dominated, come to me. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm sexier than Wes.
Boom! Headshot!
want to be him. Oh, and the price was $3,000. And then I'm supposed to look at you and not think you got robbed blind. Not happening. One key way to know if someone is fake is if other successful people are disavowing them, and they're only co-signed by people with questionable ethics at best. And by successful, I don't mean Walter Weeks. I mean genuinely successful people who got successful through business or something along those lines. They have a certain decorum about them. And just like real kingpins who went to prison, they can spot a faker. Mark Shapiro, a titan in the real estate investing industry, hilariously called out Wes Watson, who compared.
I love Mark Shapiro. I follow him on TikTok, even though I'm not even on. I haven't been on TikTok in. I don't even know. But I follow Mark Shapiro on TikTok. He gives the best real estate advice. Oh my God, this man. I need to post some of his stuff in our Discord. Okay, because there's some people I just like, I really value their information, and he's one of them.
Compared to him is like a glow bug to the sun, exposing Watson as the obvious fraud he is.
You live in the Brickell house. It's not the most expensive penthouse in downtown Miami. It's actually not even on the water. So I don't even know what you're talking about. And then now you're the self-proclaimed most legendary guy in Miami? Well, what about the Moss family? And what about George Perez?
Like I said in my prior video, these guys prey on the desperate and needy. Whether it's a pickup artist, a finance guru, anything. They're gonna exaggerate their success, or they're gonna outright lie. They're never gonna give you a realistic expectation because that hurts their bottom line. Wes knows his target demographic are guys with $3K to spare, and he doesn't mind taking all their money and their dignity. As you can see, by the time you're hyped up enough over the thought of escaping your financial position and getting FU money, like Wes has, when you don't get those results, you're gonna gaslight yourself into believing not just that you got something of value, but that you were the problem. If you need motivation to start a fitness routine, look elsewhere and realize motivation is temporary. Discipline is what makes you go to the gym every day, even if you're at a plateau, even if you're not seeing results. Wes Watson screaming at you won't be the deciding factor. If you need help with your business idea or coaching consultation, again, go elsewhere. Wes's terrible PR alone is enough to show you he's not who you should be.
Oh my God, he's giving such great advice. Yeah, I hope the guys are listening to him.
Be looking to for business, let alone at that price point. Wes often says, if I can't look at you and want to be you, then I won't take your advice.
When someone writes a book, I turn it around and say, do I want to be like this? And like, there is no way half the authors that people speak about, I even want to be remotely like. So that was a big reason why.
Who the hell wants to be like you, Wes?
I had to write a book. And I probably sold more copies than some of these motherfuckers. Not Robert.
Interestingly enough, this is the one piece of advice Wes gives that I can get behind. I don't want to be like Wes at all. Thanks for watching this video.
Man, he does some great work. Y'all go check him out. If y'all want to see this without my commentary, those of you who are watching the post video, the Don Ozzy. One day I'm gonna get his name correct. One day I'm getting his name. This is very good work. Very, very good work. Yeah. So let's do a cool down here. Dude, can you believe how long was this video? The video was 35 minutes and I started at what? 8:15? 9, 10. 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to review a 35-minute video. 3 hours, dude. I swear to God, dude. I swear. 3 hours reviewing a freaking video. A 35-minute video, dude. Dude, that's nothing. Stitch and Adam would take 3 hours to get through the first 5 minutes. Oh, really? Okay, I don't feel that bad then. I don't feel that bad then. Okay? Because holy smokes, man. It took 3 hours. Yeah, but, yo, the Don does very good work. We need to look at, oh gosh, hold on a second. What is his name? I promote him on Twitter, but he does the Andrew Tate stuff. We need to go look at his stuff sometimes. Wes think he Beyonce. No, he don't. He better not be thinking he Beyonce. No, he has a YouTube channel. He has the black background with the white light bulb as an icon. I can't think of it right now. I'm very good with names, by the way. So with the fact that I'm very good with names, I will remember the names soon enough. So there's that. Oh man, I'm going to the gym today. I got so much stuff to look at. I have to look at this Universal Guru chick, figure out who the hell she is. I gotta finish this audio book. And then all this other stuff I gotta do. You can make anything 3 to 4 hours. Morgan, it's not like I'm trying though. You know what I'm saying? I do the side tracks. I go down other avenues. I do irrelevant stuff in the middle of the video. Like, if anybody was really looking to look at the video completely, I know they probably I don't care if they get frustrated. I'm like, y'all could just, I always give the name of the person. I don't content jack other people's content and don't tell you what I'm looking at, because they can always go. I'll say, hey guys, we're watching so-and-so on so-and-so channel and this is the title. So if they don't want to if they want to look at the video without my commentary, they can always go there. And I also gave the link. I don't think we started watching until an hour. That's good point, Joe. Yeah, we didn't start watching until an hour. Why was that? What we were talking about, we was talking about the books. We was talking about, ho-ho-hos and stuff like that and whatever. So yeah, we were talking about that. The show went off the rails for an hour at the beginning. Yeah, that's true. It did. We were talking about the book reading in the beginning. And then I was like, man, it's an hour and we haven't even touched the video yet. So that's true. That's a good point. So that means it took 2 hours to review a 35-minute video. So I stand corrected. Yay, me. All right. So I'm sorry. It didn't take 3 hours to review a 35-minute video. It took 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. That's what it did. So anyway, I don't know what we're going to look at tomorrow, but it'll be something. So this video stays up, and I gotta remove the PP stuff from the video from last night. But dang, it's so late. I gotta get ready to go to the gym, so I might do it when I might come home and then like drop my stuff off, take a quick shower, and then come over here and edit that video real quick. And then yeah, there's that. All right, guys. You went to Aldi, made chocolate chip cookie batter, a white cake, and a steak, and a potatoes. What a combination. That sounds absolutely disgusting. I need to go to Aldi. Probably on Monday, because Aldi has those reduced prices. It's weed cookies and cake. Wait a minute. Aldi sells weed cake, or did you make weed cake? I told you I haven't been to an Aldi since I was living in Germany. Yes, it does, Sun Dormant. It makes you hungrier. Tree, with this white family picture on the dresser. No, that's not a white picture. Those are family pictures. Those are my godchildren. Yes, and I love them very much. I have 3 godsons and 1 goddaughter. Honey, I ain't gonna have no daggone black godchildren. I'll be whipping them all up. I'll be in jail. They be calling me on CPS. They'll call CPS on me if I had black godchildren, okay?
Boom, headshot!
Okay, I've never put a hand on my white precious godchildren, okay? They're very well behaved. And I got them trained too. I got them very well trained. Shoot, their mama be hoping I be coming over. Anyway. So, that y'all could always tell people who don't know anything about my backstory. So there's a lot of stuff y'all don't know about my back. But that's a backstory about me. I've always talked about my godchildren. No, oh no, Joe going to get fat. They have a limit of 2 eggs, 2 dozen per customer, and they are $2.99. What? $2.99 a dozen? Oh my God, let me go to Aldi, baby. Let me go to Aldi. I'm gonna go to Aldi on Monday. I can't do it. I can't do it on Sunday. I'm busy. God, I'm so busy. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to do it on Monday. Cause Monday is political day, and then on Tuesday is when we have the election. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing politics all on Tuesday with the election results, and so there's that. So there's that. Sales end on Sunday. New sales come out on Wednesday. I gotta go there this Sunday. I gotta go to Sunday in anyway. That's what I gotta do. Anyway, the children so bad you gotta go wear a police hat. With children on a picture I gotta wear? How can children be bad on a picture? Kendra, have you been smoking some marijuana? Girl, or you been drinking box wine? Which one is it, girl? Which one is it? Night, Joe. Okay. Whatever you own, like, share it with the rest of the class. Because that's just a picture. That's not the real thing. You find me boring? Just kidding. Oh, no, Michael, I don't find you boring. So anyway, guys, gotta go. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Y'all take care. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here because I'm so behind. I didn't mean to start at this late, and now I'm gonna be going to the gym very late. So it is what it is. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.